Disclaimer: it was a fanfiction story created by me. Please don't take it seriously. There is no match in this story and real life.
Lumina. Wine, hurry up, wine. Lumi, wait. If you keep running like this, I will end up falling along with you, Lumina. And if we don't run, that grumpy Kang will kick both of us out of class again. Well, let me tell you what's going on here. Right now we are running through the corridor of our university like we do every single day. This has practically become our daily routine. We are always late to university because of Lumi. Lumi is my childhood friend and also my best friend. I have many other friends in the university, but there's no one like Lumi. Her full name is Lumi, but I lovingly call her Lumi. Our first class is with Mr. Kang. As usual, we reached class late and once again, Mr. Kang had arrived before us just like every day. He said, "Mr. Kang, both of you are late again. What do you do? Why are you always so late? And you assure me of standing outside the class like this every day? I have told you both many times not to be late like this. Maybe I will have to complain about both of you to the principal. Now get out of my class." Lumi, rude. When after this we went and stood outside the class. Then Lumi said to me, "Lumi, why don't you tell your mom and dad? Maybe they can help you in this matter." No, yeah. Even if I want to, I can't tell them about this because if they find out, they will call me to America, and I don't want to go there. I want to study at this university. It's the biggest university in Seoul, and studying here is my dream. Plus, I don't want to leave you with her. No, what are you saying, man? There are so many universities like this in America. Why? But I want to study here, and I want to study with you. No. Oh my darling, do you love me that much? Saying this, she hugged me tightly. Who else would I love if not you? You are my one and only boyfriend, right? Now stand quietly. Otherwise, the famous brother will give us another punishment. Lumi. Okay. While saying this, she and I stood quietly in our places. Now let me tell you about Mr. Kang. He is a great mannered teacher. To tell you the truth, I don't like it at all. It's not because he throws us out of the class or he picks us, but the thing is his gaze, and he don't seem right to me. Whenever he looks at us, especially at me, I feel I don't like his. Earlier, he did not punish us regularly, but once I went to his office to ask him something about his subject and to solve some problem. While explaining to me, he started with his hand. I found that very strange. I accept this. He's our teacher. He loves us. But that felt very strange to me. I have grown up used to understand what is good touch and bad touch. I quickly removed his from my shoulder and came out of his office without saying anything. A few days later, one day when we were about to go home after finishing our classes, Mr. Kang stopped us and started talking about some topics of his subject. And this time he did the same thing with Lumi. So Lumi removed his from her and said to him, "Lumi, sir, you can talk without wine." And saying this, I said to him, "Sir, if you don't want your hand to, then keep your hand to yourself." Hearing us, he left from there angry. Wine. Since that day, Mr. Kang has been troubling us like this. It's been going on for the past week. Just then, Mr. Kang's class ended and he came out of the classroom.
Mr. Kang, if you two are late for school again next time, you won't just be sent out of class, you will be thrown out of the school itself. Remember what I said. Lumi and Wine, okay sir. After this, Mr. Kang went to his office. Wine and Lumi entered the classroom and sat in their seats. Just then one of their friends said, Kai, what man, do you both have some personal against Mr. Kang? For the past week, you two have been kicked out of the first period class. Wine, shut up. Anyway, for this brother of Thanos, my mind is going to blast. Around. No, seriously, this old man seems to have some issue with you two. Otherwise, look, I arrived just 10 or 15 seconds before you, but he didn't say anything to me and he threw you two out. Lumi, what nonsense, are you serious? Aaron, what I gained from lying? Well, now it feels like we will have to settle a personal grudge with this Kang. Just then a girl from our class lowering her head and with tears in her eyes started leaving the class, so I asked her, Lily, where are you going? The next class is about to start. Lily, to Mr. Kang's office. He has called me and the next class teacher is absent today, so there won't be a next class. When hearing that the teacher is absent, everyone started shouting loudly and Lily quietly left the class. Her condition didn't seem right to me, so I ran after her. When, Lily, wait. Lily, what happened at home? When, are you okay? Lily, yes, why? When, no, you don't seem okay to me. If something has happened, tell me. Are you feeling unwell? Lily, there is nothing like that. You are overthinking. I am perfectly fine. When saying this, she walked away. Just then someone patted my back. I turned it around and saw Lumi standing there. Lumi, Wine, what are you doing here? Wine, I came here to talk to Lily. Lumi, to Lily? Why? Is everything okay? And then I told Lumi everything. Dude, her words are saying one thing, but her eyes are saying something else. I don't feel right about it. Lumi, there's nothing like that. Man, you are really overthinking. When I really feel like something bad has happened to her from the inside. Lumi, look sister, she is simple and quiet. She is always silent and doesn't talk much to anyone. That's why you are feeling this way. Now forget all this and let's go to the canteen. I am really hungry. When saying this, Lumi started dragging me towards the canteen. Hey, I am coming. Don't pull me like that. One day my hand will slip and end up in yours. Lumi laughing. After some time later, Wine, now your stomach is full, right? Well, coming from the canteen. Lumi, yeah, it's completely full. But you didn't eat anything? Wine, no, I'm not hungry. Let's go to the 4th floor. Lumi, 4th floor? Why? There's renovation work going on there. Wine, because I just saw Lily going up alone. Saying this, I started heading upstairs and Lumi followed me. Lumi, that's why you are going upstairs. Dude, you have really gone after her. When I looked at Lumi and said, doesn't it seem odd to you that a shy girl like her who has no friends went to the teacher's office with tears in her eyes and now she came out of the teacher's cabin and went straight up alone where there's no one? Lumi, it is strange. Let's go and check. When saying this, we both went upstairs. It sounds like crying. Lumi, yeah, look, the sound is coming from that room. When we entered the room, we saw Lily sitting and crying. Seeing her like that, we were both shocked. Just then Lumi said, Lumi, Lily? Seeing us, she got startled, stood up and wiped her tears saying, Lily, what are you both doing here? One came here after you. What are you doing here alone and why are you crying? Lily, nothing, just like that. No one cries for no reason, Lily. Lily, it's just the tension from studies. Wine. Don't lie, Lily. A student like you who always comes first in every subject doesn't cry over study tension. No one will believe that. Tell us what's going on. We came here to help you. Lily, I don't need anyone's help. Go away. Leave me alone. Wine. Seeing her in that condition, I quickly hugged her. Will shooting her back, said, "We are here with you. Tell us your problem. Maybe we can help you." Lumi, when it's right, Lily. Don't think you are alone. Tell us what happened. After a while, Lily calmed down and then hesitantly began speaking. Lily, my problem is Mr. Kang. When hearing the name of that brother of Thanos, both Lumi and I needed our eyes, and then I quickly asked her, "What did he do to you?" Lily, how do you know he did something to me? Lumi, then I told her what happened to us, and hearing this she started crying and said, Lily, he's doing the same thing to me, and he invited me to his house tomorrow. When then, why are you going at his invitation? Don't go to him. Lily, it's not that simple. When he threatened me that if I tell anyone about this or don't listen to him, he will get me expelled from school and run my life. Lumi, who does he think he is running someone's life? I will make his life a living hell. Why didn't you tell your parents? Lily, apart from my mom, I have no one in this world. I can't do this. We barely managed as it is. Thanks to my scholarship, I am able to study in such a big school. And how dare him? I won't let him get away with this. Lulu, wait, when we can just act like that. He is a senior teacher and he is well connected with many influential people. He has been at this university for years. We can't just say anything to him like this. No one will believe us. One. So what shall we do? Sit quietly with our hands folded? Lumina. No, we will do something, but we need to think carefully. If we act recklessly, we will be the one kicked out of the university. Be patient. I will think of something. 10 minutes later, and this is so unfair. A monster like him is roaming free and we can't even do anything about it. Lily crying. When who made that monster a teacher? Who brought a demon like him into this university? Lumi, what kind of people am I stuck with? They don't even let me think in peace. One is shouting and the other one is crying. Instead of thinking of a solution. Wait, what did one just say? Why? Suddenly shouting with excitement, I hugged Juan and started jumping. Juan, the spirit of the university, rumor ghost, has possessed her. Someone save me. Lumi, shut up, yaar. Juan, are you okay? Lumi, of course, here I have come up with an amazing idea and it's 100% guaranteed. Juan and Lily, really? Lumi, yes. Juan, what's the idea? Lumi, my uncle. When? What? Are we going to send your uncle to Mr. Kang's house instead of Lily with a disinterested look? Lumi, what nonsense are you talking about? This university belongs to my uncle. He is the biggest trustee here and one of the wealthiest people in Jeon city. When hearing this, my eye lit up. So where have you been hiding this uncle of yours all this time? Lumi, actually my uncle and my dad are very good friends. Uncle used to visit our house often. My family and uncle have gone on many trips together. We used to have so much fun. But as time passed, dad got busy with his work and uncle got busy with his. Since then we haven't seen or talked to him. Even dad hasn't met uncle in ages. We don't even remember when they last spoke. When do you think this decades-old uncle of yours will even remember you? Lumi, of course he will recognize me the moment I mention my dad's name. And then what are you waiting for? talk to him and tell him everything so he can deal with this. Lumi, that's the problem. I don't have his number. When that's it, just ask your dad to talk to him. Anyway, it will be better if your dad speaks to him. Lumi, you know how simple my dad is, right? After hearing all this, he will come and explain it to us with love and then go and explain it to the teacher as well. His solution to everything is love fixes everything with a done face. When you have got a point there, sometimes I even doubt if you are really his daughter, considering he's such a simple man and you're a walking trouble magnet. What did you say? Well, nothing. Let's think about what we are going to do now. What else? We will go straight to my uncle and talk to him. And okay, but your uncle won't tell your dad about this, right? Lumi, we will request him not to tell my dad about any of this. When okay, done. Right after school ends, we will go to him. Lily, thank you so much. No matter how much I thank you both, it won't be you for the help you are giving me. Well, there is no need for that. Just know that from today you are our friend. Lily, right. Lily, hearing this, I added both of them. After leaving the university, when hey, which way do we go? Lumi, I don't know. Let's grab a taxi and give him the address. When okay, after that we got into a taxi and Lumi said, Lumi, take us to Jeon Enterprise. When Jeon Enterprise? Lumi, yes sweetie, I told you my uncle is very rich. When you were right about that. After some time later, Lumi, we have reached Jeon Enterprise. Let's go inside. When I was so busy admiring the office that Lumi and Lily had to drag me inside. Wow, this office is so beautiful. Lumi, are you coming inside now? When yes, let's go. Then we went to the reception desk and Lumi spoke. Lumi, excuse me, which floor is Mr. Jeon on? The receptionist looked at us as if she was ready to eat us alive. Receptionist, who are you and what do you want to Mr. Jeon? Lumi, because he is my uncle and I want to meet him. Receptionist, what a story. Lumi, I am telling the truth. If you don't believe me, you can ask him yourself. Receptionist, I don't need to ask anyone anything. Now get out of here. When how dare you shout at her? I yelled and the receptionist just then a man arrived and said, what is going on here? Receptionist, sir, she wants to meet Mr. Jeon. When I told her that without an appointment she couldn't meet him like this, she started shouting at me. What is this behavior? Don't you know how to talk to people? And don't you know that before meeting a business icon like Mr. Jeon, you need an appointment? When Mr. First teach your receptionist how to talk to others, then give us a lesson. And about the appointment, she didn't even mention it. When we asked her where Mr. Jeon was, she started shouting at her. That's why I shouted back. And why do you think I will believe you rather than our employee? When I'm not asking you to believe me, you have CCTV cameras all over here and you have your own eyes. Check the footage and see who's wrong here. After hearing this, the man glared at me angrily and then turned to the receptionist and said, Clara, play the CCTV footage. Receptionist, sir, don't you believe me? I believe you, but I have to prove them wrong. Receptionist, sir, there is no need for this. Just throw them out and it will be done. Lumi, why? Now you are scared? I said, play the footage, Clara. Receptionist, okay sir. Then she started the footage and after watching the video, that man angrily said to her, so this is how you behave with visitors? Is this how you represent our company? Receptionist, sir, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Huge. Apologize to them right now. I am sorry. When a little louder maybe? I could hear you. Lumi. Yeah, I think we all missed that. I am sorry. Now leave your desk and report to HR. We will see if you deserve to continue working here. Receptionist. Sir, please. Didn't you plead it to boss so that he doesn't fire you from the job? It is the second time you did this type of thing. Why are you so selfish? What do you think of yourself? A princess? I have to tell this to boss. Receptionist. Please sir, don't tell this to boss. I promise I won't do this again. Please, if I do this kind of thing again, then you can surely fire me. I won't say a word, but this time leave me, please. Fine, this is your last warning, Clara, but mark my words, if you mess up again, you won't just lose your job, you will face the boss word. You know how terrifying his anger can be. He will make your life a living hell. Receptionist. Yes sir, I promise this won't happen again. I will be careful. Thank you for giving me another chance. Lumi. Then that man said to us, forgive me, I apologize on her behalf. I am sorry. When it's okay, can we meet Mr. Jeon now? It's urgent. Yeah, sure. By the way, I am his PA. They hired. Come with me. Lumi. Finally, some sense around here. Went to Clara. Oh, and thank you for your kind assistance. Receptionist. Clara silently weeping her tears. Lumi. Let's go before she bursts into flames. This way, please. When okay. Saying this, we all started following him. We entered the lift and he pressed the button of the top floor. After some time, we reached the top floor and he led us to Mr. Jeon's cabin. When he knocked on the door, a deep voice came from inside and boom, guess what? When the door opened, there was a man sitting on a chair in front of the desk. He looked like a prince straight out of Cinderella's story, as if he had descended from heaven and landed on earth. He was the most handsome man I had ever seen in my life. How can someone be this handsome? His aura, his voice, his eyes, his personality, everything about him made him even more attractive. I was so mesmerized by his beauty that I didn't even realize when my two ungrateful friends entered the cabin, leaving me standing at the door with my mouth wide open. I am sure I must have looked like a complete joker to him. What a first impression. Then I quickly entered the cabin and stood beside Lumi. Why were you standing at the door like a ghost? And why were you staring with your mouth open and eyes wide? When shut up. First you left me behind and come inside and now you are blaming me? By the way, who is this guy? Lumi. Does he look like a guy to you? That's my uncle Jeon. When what? Lumi. What happened to you? When my boat sank before even reaching the shore. Lumi. What? Why? Nothing. You talk to your uncle and I will talk to my fate. Jeon. Can I know who you are and what you are doing here? Lumi. Uncle, don't you recognize me? I am Lumina, Min's daughter. Jeon. Lumina? Oh my god, you have grown up so much. Wine, and you forget to grow old apparently. Jeon. How are you, my child? And how's your family? Lumi. I am fine, Uncle Jeon. Everything is doing well and Dad always misses you so much. Jeon. If he misses me, why doesn't he ever come to visit? Lumi. Actually, Uncle, he is so busy with work that he doesn't get the time, but you can visit him, right? Jeon, of course, I will visit. By the way, what brings you here all of a sudden? Is everything okay, Lumina? Lumi, actually, uncle, I need your help. It's really important. Jeon, sure, tell me, how can I help you? First have a seat and tell me, what do you like to eat? Lumi, no uncle, we don't want anything to eat. Please just help us. Jeon, okay, tell me what the problem is. Lumi, she will explain everything. Points towards wine. Oh, sorry, I forgot to introduce them. She is my best friend, or you can say my sweetheart, Wine, and she is my other best friend, Lily. Jeon, hello, Lily. Hello, uncle. Wine, hello. Why am I stammering? Lumi, why are you stammering? Wine, I don't know. Lumi, leave it. Now tell uncle everything. Wine, what? Me? Why? Lumi, why not just tell him? Wine, no, not me, please. Lumi, what's wrong with you? Why are you behaving so weirdly? Wine, I don't know. You talk to him, fix everything and let's get out of here. Lumi, okay. Uncle, we study at your university. Everything is good there, but there's one person who isn't one of our Mr. Kang. Then I told uncle everything. He's a monster. While saying this, tears started rolling down my eyes. Jeon, hey Lumina, dear, don't cry and listen to me carefully. I think there's some misunderstanding. He is a reputed and I especially hired him with a high salary to ensure the students get a good education. When now I am losing my patience. If this handsome man says one more word, I swear I will tear him apart, and I am absolutely sure about that. Jeon, dear, I know him well and I don't think he will do such a despicable act. Wine. So, Mr. Jeon, are you trying to say that Lumina, whom you have known since her childhood, is lying to you? Just say it out, right? That because you paid Mr. Kang a hefty salary to bring him into this university, you won't remove him no matter how horrible his actions are. Lumi, is this the 100% guaranteed uncle you said would help you? These days people only care about money and nothing else. I said this while looking directly at Mr. Jeon. Mr. Jeon, have some control over your tongue. Just because you are Lumina's friend doesn't mean I won't say anything to you. When I stood in front of him looking directly into his eyes, say whatever you want and do whatever you wish. I don't care. Don't think I am like others who will be afraid of your power. Lumi, stop it. Both of you. We are here to solve a problem, not start a war. Uncle, do you really not trust me? Jeon, Lumina, I do trust you, but I need proof. Don't take it the wrong way. And if I remove him from the university without evidence, everyone will assume that I am only doing it because you are my friend's daughter and I am biased. No one will take your claim seriously. If I get any proof against him, I can have him sent to jail. Well, maybe I said too much, but he is not wrong. What he is saying makes sense. Lumi, but uncle, how and where will we get the proof? Wine, for that I have an idea. Hearing this, Mr. Jeon started looking at me. Wine, I am sorry, Mr. Jeon. I shouldn't have spoken like that. I was just worried about Lily. That's why I'm really sorry. Jeon, it's okay. What's your idea? Tell me. When he forgave me so quickly, what a good person. Tomorrow Mr. Kang invited Lily to his house. If we fit a camera in Lily's bag and clothes and we hide somewhere near, we might get the proof. Lumi, great idea. Jeon, the idea is good. Lily, will you be able to go to him tomorrow? Lily, I don't know. Wine, hey, don't be afraid. We are with you. Lumi, if you get a little courage, you can face any difficulty. Lily, I will go. Jeon, are you sure? Lily, yes uncle, I am sure. If I don't have the courage today, someone else will fall victim to this crime tomorrow. And I don't want that. And my friends will be with me, right? Wine and Lumi, of course we will be. Jeon, good. I have to say, you all are very courageous. Just show this courage in the right place, said looking at Wine. When? Is he teasing me? Hearing his words, I made a cute pout. What else could I do? And then after Lumi and Mr. Jeon had a conversation for a while, we said goodbye to Mr. Jeon and left his office. After that, we dropped Lily off at home and Lumi also dropped me off at my home. Sorry, not home. It's an apartment. I live in a small apartment because my parents live in USA. So I stay here in an apartment. Let me introduce you to my family. I have a small family. One sister, mom and dad. My younger sister, who is 2 years younger than me, lives with my parents in the USA. Lumi and her parents have often asked me to stay with them, but I am not interested in being a burden on anyone. I already stay at their house 4 to 5 nights a week. I mean spend the night there. Next day at university. Lily, when Mr. Kang calls you, you will go and react exactly how you would normally. Not too much, not too little, or else he will get suspicious. And stay completely carefree. I have placed a camera in your clothes. There are cameras everywhere, on your clothes, in your bag. Everything will be recorded, so just stay completely relaxed. Where did you get this mini camera so quickly? Lumi, uncle gave it to me. Uncle? When did you meet him? How did you meet him? Where did you meet him? You didn't even tell me. Lumi, wait. Why are you so eager to know all this? Nothing, just asking, that's all. Lumi, there's something suspicious going on here. There is nothing suspicious. Everything's fine. No black, green or blue. Everything is just as it should be. Lumi, tell me the truth. What's going on in that mind of yours? Do you want a job at uncle's office or something? Aha, what a friend I have. Such a horrible thought. What a terrible case. Lumi, tell me, what are you thinking? Nothing at all. I don't want a job at his office and none of this is going on in my mind. You focus on Lily and leave me alone. One's point of view. A little while later, Mr. Kang called Lily into his cabin. When she came back, she told us that Mr. Kang had invited her to his house after university. We told her to get ready. After that, we went to our class. After the classes ended, after leaving the university, the three of us went straight to Mr. Kang's house. Lumi and I hid around Mr. Kang's house and told Lily to go inside. Then I asked Lumi, did you turn the camera on? Lumi, yes, I have done it. Now we just need to wait for the right moment. We had already told Lily to secretly keep the door open so that we could easily get inside. After a while, we saw through the camera that the man started showing his true form. Lumi and I entered his house at the right moment. When he saw us, suddenly he got scared and stood up. Mr. Kang, you too? How did you both get here? How did you get inside? What are you doing here? Lumi, why Mr. Kang? Are you scared seeing us? No, Lumi, don't call him Mr. Kang. Don't address him with so much respect. Even respect will be ashamed to be associated with him like him. It's better to call him Trash. Am I right? Mr. Kang, shut up, both of you, or else I will expel you from school. School is not your father's property that you can expel us.
You are the one who will be kicked out of school and into jail. Mr. Kang, laughing like a devil. Who's going to send me to jail? You do? What proof do you have, huh? Lumi, you will be in jail for at least 5 to 7 years, Mr. Kang. We have recorded all your deeds. And this Mr. Kang glared at us in anger. In the blink of an eye, he grabbed a divider from a nearby geometry box, touched it to Lily's and took her, saying, Mr. Kang, try to come near and I will this divider straight into her. You both think you are very smart, huh? Now let's see what I do with all three of you. When Kang let her go, what has she done to you? We are your enemies, not she. Kang, I know she's with you too. Otherwise, how would you know she was coming here today? Lumi, she doesn't know anything. We followed her here. Just let her go. When seeing Kang talking to Lumi, I signaled Lily with my eyes to push Kang backward. Following my signal, Lily pushed Kang back and we all ran towards the exit. Just as we were running, Kang grabbed my and pulled me about to swing the divider at me when suddenly Kang was hit with a powerful kick. I turned around and saw Mr. Jeon, our savior, come to our rescue. Mr. Jeon pulled me towards him and I ended up landing directly against his chest. I mean, my head collided with his chest. Wow, what a strong person he is. Mr. Jeon pushed me behind him and kicked Kang several times, landing a few punches as well. He deserved it. Jeon, I never thought you would turn out to be such a vile person. Now let's see what I do with you, Inspector. Lumi, as soon as Uncle said this, a few police officers entered and started to take Kang away, but then Kang tangled with the divider. At that moment, Wine stepped in front of Uncle and that stuck in Wine from shoulder to head, causing a lot of to pour from her hands. Everything happened so quickly. The police officer quickly snatched it from Kang's hand and took him away. Mr. Jeon, Wine, what have you done? Why did you step in the middle? Wine, how could I let you get hurt like this? That's why I stepped in. Hearing my words, Jeon started looking into my eyes. Lily, Lumi, Wine, Lumi, Wine, Uncle, we need to take her to the hospital quickly. She is bleeding a lot from her shoulder. Wine, hey, don't cry. I don't need to go to the hospital. I am fine. As I said this, I started feeling dizzy. Even thought Mr. Jeon was holding me by the waist. With both hands, I began to stagger. Jeon, Wine, Lumi, just as Wine was about to fall, Uncle could catch her. Wine, you have to go to the hospital. Wine, I am fine. Before I could finish my sentence, Mr. Jeon lifted me in his arm and started working. My words got stuck in my throat and I just kept staring at his face. At the hospital. Wine, right now the doctor is treating my wound. Lumi, Lily and Mr. Jeon are sitting here. Doctor, the wound is quite deep. It will take time to heal. You will need to do regular dressing for a week. Also, due to excessive blood loss, her body has become weak. That's why she is feeling dizzy. Jeon, okay, thank you, doctor. Wine, give me your parents' number. Wine, why do you need my parents' number? Jeon, because I need to inform them about this so they can bring you here for daily dressing. Wine, there is no use in that because they live in USA, not in Korea. Mr. Jeon, then who do you live with here? Wine, I live alone. Lumi, don't worry, Uncle. I will bring her here to the hospital for dressing every day. Mr. Jeon, that's good. Alright, I will drop you all home now.
When we all sat in Mr. Jeon's car and started heading towards our homes, Lily, Uncle, can you drop me home first? My mom will be worried. Jeon, of course, give me your address. When we reached Lily's house, her mom was standing outside. As soon as she saw Lily, she quickly hugged her and said, Lily's mom, why are you so late? Do you know how worried I was? Are you okay? And who are these people? Lily, mom, these are my friends, Lumi and Wine, and this is Lumi's uncle, Mr. Jeon. Lily's mom, hello, please come inside. Wine, it's okay, auntie, we should leave now. It's getting late. Take care of yourself. Lily's mom, okay dear, do visit again. Then we left from there. Jeon, Wine, stay with Lumina for a few days until your hand heals. Wine, there's no need for that. I can take care of myself. Lumi, uncle is right. You will stay with me. I will take care of you, and that's fine. I won't listen to anything else. Wine, but how can I stay with you for so many days? It won't feel so worried, right? Lumi, it's not worried at all. Actually, my parents have asked you to stay with us many times until your studies are finished, but you never listened. Now I am not going to listen to you. You will stay with us, and that's final. Wine, but Jeon, why Wine? Do you not consider Lumi your true friend? Why aren't you agreeing even though she's asking you so much? When hearing his words, Lumi started crying at me, and then I said, oh Mr. Jeon, please don't create any distance between us. She is not just my true friend, she is my life. Mr. Jeon, if she is that important to you, why don't you agree for her sake? Wine, again Lumi started staring at me. Stop glaring at me like that. I will stay at your house now. Happy? Hearing this, Lumi smiled happily. Lumi, yes, exactly. Jeon smirked slightly, then returned to his usual expression. Wine, so Mr. Jeon, one day introduce us to your wife and kids? You must have a few kids, right? At least 2 or 4? Lumi, 2 or 4? He doesn't even have one, so how could he have 2 or 4? Wine, what? Lumi, uncle hasn't even gotten married yet, so how could he have 2 or 4 kids? Wine, what? Hearing this, I was completely shocked. I leaned slightly forward from my seat and stared at Mr. Jeon in shock. Seeing me like this, Mr. Jeon quickly pushed me gently back with one hand. Mr. Jeon, Wine, be careful. What if you had hurt your hand just now? Wine, sorry. After a brief silence, I quietly asked Lumi, why hasn't your uncle gotten married yet? Mr. Jeon, Wine, I can hear everything. Wine, well then please answer my question. Mr. Jeon, I'm not interested in these things. That's why I haven't married it. Wine, what do you mean by not interested? Come on, try falling in love with someone. If you fall in love with someone, you will become eager to get married. Mr. Jeon, love is a waste of time. When how can I talk about love with someone who thinks love is a waste of time? That's not how you should speak, Mr. Jeon. Love is a very beautiful thing. Marriage and children are also beautiful. If you fall in love with someone, you will see, then you will also want to get married. You will have lovely children. Mr. Jeon, seems like you are in a hurry to get married. Well, that's true. Once I get you, I will be ready for an engagement today and a wedding tomorrow. Lumi, but you said you never wanted to get married. Wine, that was just a joke. Lumi, which joke was that? The first one or this one? Wine, shut up. I was just trying to explain to Mr. Jeon that he should get married. He is getting older, you know. Hearing this, Mr. Jeon started laughing loudly. Mr. Jeon, my age is increasing, but even at this age, there are thousands of girls crazy about me. Wine, Well, being so handsome, cool, and kind-hearted, of course, girls will go crazy for him. Mr. Jeon, could you please lend me your phone for a moment? I can't seem to find my anywhere. I will call it and check. Lumi, here, take my phone. Why? Oh, she's acting like an. No, she took her phone out from her bag, but then while putting it back said, Lumi, sorry yaar, in all the rush, I didn't notice my phone's battery is dead. Just take uncle's phone. When hearing this, my heart felt overjoyed. It seems like even God is helping me from all sides today. First, I found out this guy is single, which I have been dying to know. And second, I am about to get his number, which is like the cherry on top. Then Mr. Jeon handed me his phone. What's the password to your phone? Mr. Jeon, here, let me unlock it for you. Why? Do you have your girlfriend's photo on your phone that you don't want anyone to see? Mr. Jeon, I smiled and revealed my phone password. Bonoya. What kind of password is that? Mr. Jeon, it's the kind that no one can guess. Then I called my phone from his and hearing it ring, ended the call, handing his phone back to him. I said, found it. It's in my bag. After a few minutes, Lumi, finally we have reached home. When you won't be able to get out on your own. Wait, I will help you. Why? No, there is no need for this. I can get down myself. I had just said that when Mr. Jeon got out of the driver's seat, he came to my side, gently held my hand and started helping me out of the car. There is no need. Before I could finish, he placed a finger on my lips and said, Mr. Jeon, quiet. I will help you. As soon as I stepped out of the car, I lost my balance and quickly placed one hand on Mr. Jeon's shoulder. He immediately held me by the waist to steady me, pulling me closer so I won't fall. We ended up so close that our breaths were warm against each other's faces and our eyes locked to one another. Lumi, when are you okay? Jeon, hearing Lumi's voice, we both came back to our senses and quickly moved away from each other. Jeon in his mind, what the hell, Jungkook, what are you doing? She is half your age, like a daughter to you. What am I doing? Why do I like everything she says? I need to control myself so I don't get close to her. Lumi, what happened, uncle? What are you thinking? Let's go inside. Jeon, yes. When we reached the living room, everyone looked shocked and Auntie asked, Auntie, dear, what happened to your hand? It's nothing, Auntie, just a small injury. Lumi, this is a small injury? Uncle, dear, come here and sit down. It's okay, Uncle, I am fine. Just then Mr. Jeon came inside the house, saying him, Uncle said in surprise. Uncle, Jeon? Yes, Lumi. They hugged each other tightly. Wow, Jeon, I missed you, yeah? Uncle, don't lie. If you missed me so much, why didn't you come to meet me even once? Jeon, life didn't give me a chance, that's why. By the way, you didn't come to meet me even once either. Uncle, life didn't give me a chance either. As time passed, the kids grew up and we got trapped under the weight of responsibilities. By the way, why haven't you gotten married yet? Jeon, you seem to know a lot about me. Uncle, it's nothing like that. It's just that you are always in the news. Every day some girl on the magazine's front page claims you are her boyfriend, so I know. Jeon, laughing loudly. Auntie, by the way, Jeon, you forget about me too. Jeon, how could I forget you? You are like my sister. Is your mom really Mr. Jeon's sister? Lumi, no yaar, since childhood we have seen Uncle love my mom like a sister and treat her as one. That's why he calls us his sister. Oh, After this, Mr. Jeon told uncle and auntie everything. After hearing it all, uncle said to him, "Uncle, our wine is very brave. She knows how to handle any situation very well. Wine, come here for a moment." When Wine came and sat down, I pulled her ear lightly and said, "Uncle, but if you ever think you are some kind of daredevil and put yourself in danger like that again, you will see what I will do to you." When, "Uncle, it's hard. You are turning into a hitman." Hearing this, Mr. Jeon started laughing. Just then, auntie called everyone for dinner. Taking advantage of uncle's distraction, I leaned towards Mr. Jeon and whispered while getting up from the couch, "Wine, keep laughing, Mr. Jeon. You look good when you smile." Jeon. Suddenly, when Wine came close to my ear to talk, the warmth of her breath made my ears turn red. Her words brought an inexplicable calm to my heart. Wine then walked over and stood next to Lumi. "Uncle Jungkook, are you okay?" Jeon. Yes, why? Uncle, why have your ears turned so red?" Jeon. Hearing Min's word, I sneaked a glance at Wine and saw her smiling softly at me. Seeing her smile, it didn't take me long to realize that she knew her closeness was the reason my ears had turned red. Wine. Yes, Mr. Jeon, uncle is right. Why have your ears turned so red? Uncle. Wine. Child, Jeon is just like your uncle, so instead of calling him by his name, call him uncle. He will like it more. Wine. What? No way. I can't call him uncle. He became my crush and now I have to call my crush uncle. What kind of torture is this? Someone save me. Then I noticed Mr. Jeon smirking. He must be enjoying this a lot. Uncle, what happened? Why did you go silent? Why nothing, uncle. It's just uncle. What this about? When at that moment, even though I didn't want to, I said, "Auntie's calling for dinner. You should come too." Uncle Jeon. Jeon, good job, boy. Honestly, when Wine called me uncle, I didn't like it at all. I don't know why. Everything about her feels good and touches my heart. But hearing her call me uncle felt like thorns. Uncle, that's like a good girl. You are my sweet child, Lumi. And me? Uncle, you too. Later that night, in Lumina's room, Wine's point of view. After dinner, Mr. Jeon went back to his home, and after chatting for a while, we all went to our respective room. I was going to stay in Lumi's room. Both of us were lying on the bed using our phones. After a while, Lumi put her phone aside and said, "Lumi, Wine, I am so from all the running around today, so I am going to sleep now. You shall put your phone away and sleep too. I have to wake up early tomorrow." Wine. Why? Lumi. Because I have to go to university. Wine. Yeah, so I will go to university too, right? Lumi. Until your hand is completely healed, you shall take a break from university. Why, no, absolutely not. I am going to university too. Lumi, I knew you did never listen to me, so I already told mom and dad that you should go to university. Why, are you my enemy? Why did you do this? You know I will get bored sitting at home all day. Please, I really want to go to university. Lumi, sorry, but until you are fully healed, you are not going anywhere. Wine. After this, Lumi turned her back to me and fell asleep. Despite calling her several times, she didn't turn around to look at me. I hate you. All this happened because of Mr. Jeon. As soon as I said this, I remembered that I have Mr. Jeon's number. Well, let me message him. But is it okay to message him this late? It's 12:30 a.m. Well, never mind. If he was asleep, he will check in the morning. Talking to myself, I started messaging Mr. Jeon in chat. Wine. Hello, handsome. Mr. Jeon. Who? Wine. I was shocked to see that he replied to my message so quickly, as if he had been waiting for it. Then I decided to mess with him a little. Wine. Your well-wisher? Mr. Jeon. I already have millions of well-wishers. Wine. Then add one more to the list. Mr. Jeon. Tell me, who are you and how did you get my number? Wine. What's the hurry, Mr. Handsome? Be patient. You know, patience is the key to a sweet reward. Mr. Jeon. Tell me quickly, who are you? Otherwise, it won't take me 5 minutes to find out who you are and where you are messaging from. Wine. If that's the case, figure it out yourself. After this, when I didn't receive any message from him, I decided to message him again. Wine. What happened? Are you scared? Or did you fall asleep? Wine. Why aren't you replying? Wine. Busy with your girlfriend? After a full 3 minutes later, his message arrived. Mr. Jeon. Wine. You are going to get beaten by me. Wine. I was shocked. When I saw his message, he really figured out who I was in just 3 minutes, not even 5 minutes. Wine. So you figured out who I am? Mr. Jeon. Wine, haven't you slept? And what kind of message are you sending me? Wine. Oh, come on, Mr. Jeon. I was just teasing you. Mr. Jeon. I was happy that she called me Mr. Jeon again. Maybe I will have to send a screenshot of this chat to your uncle so he can see that his smart girl is chatting with a man at 12:45 a.m. When are you trying to scare me? Well, let me tell you, your attempt was unsuccessful. Mr. Jeon. Why? One. Because I am not talking to any stranger. I am talking to my uncle Jeon. Mr. Jeon. It's late. Put your phone down and go to sleep. Why? Did you fall asleep that quickly? Why? Or do you need to talk to your girlfriend? Why? Hey, where did you go now? You were just here. One. Okay, bye. Good night. Don't bother answering any of my messages. I don't care. When after this, I waited for 10 minutes. When I didn't get any message, I turned it off my phone and put it aside. Yes, I lied when I said I didn't care, but I cared a lot. At least he could have replied with a simple good night, stubborn person. After that, I also fell asleep in the morning. One's point of view. When I wake up in the morning and look at the clock, my eyes were wide open in shock. It was 10 a.m. and no one had waken me up. My time to go to university had passed. Lumi was also missing from my sight. She must have gone to the university. I sat up on the bed, and as soon as I turned on my phone, I started jumping with joy. I knew it. The reason for my happiness was Mr. Jeon, because he replied to my messages in chat reply at 1:30 a.m. Mr. Jeon. Sorry, I was busy. That's why I didn't reply. But yes, I wasn't busy with a girlfriend. I was busy with work. Mr. Jeon. Yes, bye. Good night. Sweet dreams and take care of yourself. Mr. Jeon. Why does it feel like you are lying to me? While reading Mr. Jeon's messages made me so happy, then I messaged him in chat at 10:05 a.m. One. Good morning, Mr. Jeon. One. Yes, work is important. One. I don't know how to take care of myself. I wish there was someone who would take care of me. Before I could say anything more, he replied. Mr. Jeon. After seeing her message, I smiled. Then I replied, why don't you have your uncle and auntie there to take care of you? By the way, Mr. Jeon. Good morning. Mr. Jeon. Is your good morning at 10 a.m.? No, actually, Lumi turned off my alarm and went to the university. Mr. Jeon. Have you had breakfast? And you also need to go to the hospital for your dressing. No, as soon as I opened my eyes, I picked up my phone and I saw your message. Now I am sitting here and replying to your messages. Did you have breakfast? Mr. Jeon, yes, I had breakfast and now I am at the office working. You should also get up, fresh up, have breakfast and then go to the hospital to get your dressing done. Why? What kind of person are you? Because of you I got hurt and now you're telling me to go to the hospital for a dressing. Don't you think it's your responsibility to take me to the hospital for my dressing and take care of me? Mr. Jeon, I don't have that much time. I need to work too. And to make sure you don't face any problems, I asked you to stay at Lumina's house. If you are facing any issues there, I can call your parents here. Why, there's no need for that. Thanks and bye. I don't want to get a dressing done. Saying this, I turned off my phone, freshened up and went downstairs. Mr. Jeon, listen, Wine, you will have to get the dressing done. Mr. Jeon, why? Where did you go? Mr. Jeon, okay, if you want to come with me, I will take you. Mr. Jeon, I am coming. Wait for me. Jeon, I want to keep myself away from her. That's why I am saying such a things to her. The attraction she has towards me, I want to stop it because there's no need to encourage something that is not possible. Despite all my efforts, I can't control myself. I am also attracted to her, but I don't want this. Her smile, her words, they bring peace to my heart. I need to keep myself away from her so that I don't end up doing something wrong. But the more I try to stay away from her, the closer she gets. Before her attraction towards me turns into love, I have to push her away from me. Wahan's point of view. After having breakfast, I was sitting in the living room talking to uncle. When the doorbell rang, auntie went to open the door and said, Auntie, oh Jungkook, what are you doing here at this time? Is everything okay? When hearing auntie's words, I was shocked. Then Mr. Jeon came inside the house. He literally came for me. Oh my god, this man is continuously surprising me. Then he said to auntie, Jeon, Wine told me that Lumina went to the university, so I came to take her to the hospital for her dressing. Uncle, there was no need for you to go through so much trouble, Jeon. I could have taken her to the hospital myself. Jeon, what's the trouble in this? Just like Lumina, Wine is like my daughter. I said this while looking at Wine. Wine in mine. Daughter, my foot. Uncle, Wine dear, go and get ready. Uncle is waiting for you. Wine, I don't want to go with Uncle Jeon. I said this while staring at Jeon. Uncle, why daughter? Wine, because uncle, I already called a friend earlier. He should be arriving soon. Uncle, your friends must all be at the university right now, right? Why, no, uncle, he is not my university friend. Actually, he is the son of my dad's friend. His studies at a university were completed last year. His name is Jimin, Park Jimin. Jeon, I don't know why, but after hearing that, I started to feel a little angry. However, I controlled myself and asked why. Is your friend Park Jimin the son of Park Hyun? So, the CEO of the Park Group? Wine. Yes. Uncle, Jeon, do you know him? Jeon, yes, we have met several times in connection with business. He is a very good person. When just then the doorbell rang again and auntie went to open the door saying, Auntie, who is it? Hello auntie, I am Park Jimin. I am Wine's friend. Auntie, oh hello dear, come inside. Wine is inside. Jimin, thank you auntie. Wine, Jimin? As soon as Jimin entered, I rushed over and hugged him. Then noticing the injury on my hand, he said, Jimin, what happened to your hand? How did you get hurt? Why didn't you tell me earlier? When did this happen? Who did this? Wine, Jimin, stop it. You have bombarded me with questions as soon as you arrive. It's just a minor injury. It will heal soon. Come on, let me introduce you to Lumi's dad, my uncle. I then took Jimin's hand and led him to my uncle. At that moment, I noticed that Mr. Jeon was glaring at me angrily. Then he clenched his fist in frustration and said, Jeon, let's go when we are getting late. She said that she would go to the hospital with her friend, but still, like a shameless person, I kept asking her to come with me. Maybe I should control myself, control my feelings, because I am getting more attracted to her than she should be. When I told you I didn't want to go with you, I will go with Jimin. Jeon, okay. Before I could do anything wrong, I said this and left from there. When after he left, I felt guilty because it's not his fault. I am the one who has a crush on him. He sees me like a daughter, just like anyone in his place would do. He left his important work just because I asked, and look at what I did. I better apologize to him. Jimin, when? What happened? Where did you lost? When? Nothing. Jimin, so shall we go? When? Okay, uncle, auntie, we are leaving. Auntie, okay. Uncle, take care. When? Okay, uncle, bye. When? Then we left the house and went to the car. Jimin opened the front seat door. Jimin, I don't feel like sitting in the front seat today. I will sit in the back. Jimin, what's going on today? What happened to this super girl who wants to sit in the back? Why, nothing, just like that. Jimin, okay, sit down. When my dad and Jimin's dad are very good friends, but I met Jimin only a few years ago. He had gone abroad for his studies since childhood. After completing his studies, he returned to Korea to manage the business with his father. To celebrate his return, his father threw a party, and that's where I met him and we became friends. But at that time, my parents couldn't come because my younger sister had an exam, so Jimin still hasn't met my parents. I was thinking about all of this when Jimin asked it. Jimin, what happened? Why do you look so lost today? Why, nothing. I am fine. You tell me, is everything okay? Jimin, everything is great, but if I could just find a girlfriend, life will be set. When for a charming boy like you, finding a girlfriend is not big deal. Any girl will fall for you. Let me make it clear. Jimin says me like his sister, so don't even think about it. Jimin, oh, you are joking. When I am serious. Jimin, thank you so much. Yeah, when you are most welcome. Wine in mind. Now I think I should send Mr. Jeon an apology message because it was my mistake. In chat, when I am sorry. When I really wanted to go to the hospital with you, that's why I messaged you, but I thought you would come, so I called Jimin, but before Jimin could come, you arrived. I don't know what happened suddenly, but I refused to go with you. Now I can't exactly say that I got upset because you called me your daughter, and that's why I didn't go with you. When sorry for my behavior. But now I am missing you. I didn't write it in English so he won't understand, but I want him to keep thinking about it. Mr. Jeon, where are you now? When? In the car? Mr. Jeon, tell me your exact location. When? Why? Mr. Jeon, location. This area. Then I sent him my exact location. Mr. Jeon, tell your friend to stop the car. When? What? But why? Mr. Jeon, do what I am saying. When? Okay. When? Then I did what he said. Jimin, please stop the car. Jimin, why? Are you okay? When? He has stopped the car. Yeah, I am fine just because. Now what should I answer him? Jimin, what happened? When? Tell me. When? I don't know. I had no answer other than this. Jimin, why did you stop the car? When? I don't know. Jimin, hearing me. Jimin give me a look like I can't
believe you. Just then, someone knocked on the window next to me. When I looked toward the window, I was about to faint from shock. Standing outside the window, the great Jeon Jungkook was looking at me with a small smile on his lips. I quickly opened the car door and Mr. Jeon said, "Mr. Jeon, come to my car. I will take you to get your dressing done." When hearing this, I was confused. What should I do? Laugh it or cry? How did he get here so quickly? And why is he here? What should I say to Jimin now? Jimin, who is he and why is he calling you to his car? Why is he will take you to the hospital? He asked, looking at Wayne with suspicious eyes. Wayne, before I could say anything, Mr. Jeon spoke. Mr. Jeon, hello Park Jimin. Jimin, do you know me? Mr. Jeon, yes, actually your dad is my business friend. I know him and he knows me very well. I am Jeon Jungkook, Luminous uncle. I hope Wayne has told you everything about her hand injury. Jimin, yes, she has. You are the same Mr. Jeon who saved Wayne from that horrible. When hearing this, Mr. Jeon looked at me and said, Mr. Jeon, yes. Jimin, but what are you doing here? Mr. Jeon, actually the doctor who treated Wayne is not at the hospital right now. He is a friend of mine. I called him and he said he could do the dressing at his house. Jimin, oh, okay, you can take her. Wayne, go with uncle. I am heading to the office. If you need anything, call me. Wayne, okay. Saying this, I got out of Jimin's car and sat in Mr. Jeon's car in the front seat. Seeing me sitting in the front seat, Jimin started staring at me. After that, Mr. Jeon started driving and I sat there with my head down. I felt shy even to make eye contact with him and I didn't know what to talk about. Then he said, Jeon, you were missing me, weren't you? When hearing this, my eyes sweetened and my cheeks turned red. Don't tell me he knows German. I looked at him with wide eyes, thinking about all this. Jeon, what are you thinking? How did I know about your German message? When I didn't say anything, I just started cursing myself in my mind. Jeon, maybe you forget that a text message can be copied and translated. When hearing this, I felt like I was about to faint. How could I be so stupid? Someone please beat me, trying to save whatever dignity I had left. I made one last attempt. I only sent that message to find out if you knew German or not. Jeon, oh really? When I nodded in yes. Jeon, do you know the German language? When at this point any remaining dignity I had was gone. What shall I say to him now? Someone stop this car. I want to go drown myself in water. I don't know it. That's why I asked you. Maybe you know it. Jeon laughing. You tell lies very well. When I turned my head to the other side and started silently praying to God for my dignity. Please don't embarrass me more, God. It's not nice to be this embarrassed in front of a crush. Suddenly, Mr. Jeon stopped his car. When I looked at him, my breath got caught. He was right next to my face and will gently touching my cheeks. He said, Jeon, control yourself, Miss Wine. It's not good to lie so much at such a young age. Saying this, I let go of our cheeks and started driving again with a smile. When was this love or insult? Or maybe to avoid making me feel bad, he insulted me with love. By the way, where are we going? Jeon, to the hospital to get your dressing done. When? But you said the doctor isn't in the hospital. Jeon, I just smiled at her words. When? So does this mean you lied? Jeon, yes, I am learning to lie from you. When he is insuring me, I didn't lie. Jeon, oh really? One's point of view. As we laughed and smiled together, our time flew by just like everyone says about Mr. Jeon and how he appears. He is nothing like that. He is a very kind-hearted person. After leaving the hospital, we went to a restaurant and had a meal together. Then we went sightseeing. Whenever I mentioned it, Mr. Jeon took me there. Yes, it's true that he wasn't just taking me around
for no reason. I emotionally blackmailed him by using my injury as an excuse. That's how the entire day passed. Meanwhile, Lumi called me 3 times and Jimin twice. Uncle has been calling Mr. Jeon every hour. It's now 7 p.m. and we are still at the shopping mall. Jeon, do you want to shop? Wine, yes. Wait a minute. Saying this, I took out my phone and started making a call. Jeon, who are you calling? Wine, my dad. Jeon, why? Wine, because I need to tell him to transfer money into my account. Hearing this, he snatched the phone from my hand and cut the call. Jeon, alright, I will take you shopping. Buy whatever you want, as much as you want. I will pay the bill. Wine, listen, Mr. Jeon, I know you are a very rich person, but I am not the kind of girl who's hungry for your money. He came close to my ear and started brushing my hair gently. Jeon, I know you are not that kind of girl. You are a very good girl from a respectable family. Consider this a gift from me for all the trouble and pain you have gone through because of me. When I feel comfortable with him and I feel safe with him. That's why I held his hand tightly and said, there is no fault of yours in this. I came to you of my own free will. Jeon, yes, you came willing but to save me, which I haven't thanked you for it. So thank you. Now please accept it. Wine, I will accept, but on one condition. Jeon, what condition? Tell me. Wine, I went closer to his ear and started gently stroking his neck with my finger, causing his breathing to quicken. Then, before I could say anything, he stopped my hand. Jeon, why? Stammering, what are you doing? When I removed his hand from mine and started gently stroking his neck again while saying, listen to the condition, Mr. Jeon. Jeon, what condition? When you have to buy the clothes of my choice. Jeon, I never wear anything based on someone else's choice. When I know that. That's why I made this condition. Even if you have never worn it before, today you should wear something of my choice. Said while looking into his eyes. Jeon, I kept looking into her eyes for a while, then said, okay. When, yes, Jeon, maybe this is the first time I'm going to wear something of someone else's choice at the clothing store. When after seeing countless dresses, I finally found something interesting, a red sleeveless long dress that caught my eyes. I put the dress on and started looking at myself in the mirror. Then Mr. Jeon said, Jeon, the dress is beautiful, but you won't look good in it. My intention behind saying this was just so that she would buy the dress because it's very. When what does he think that I can look good in this dress? Now I am definitely going to buy this dress and wear it so he can see that not just the dress but I can look good in it too. I want to buy this dress. Jeon, why does this girl always do the opposite of what I think? No, when this dress doesn't look good and it definitely won't look good on you. When what does he think of himself? He insulted me twice. Now I am definitely going to buy this dress no matter what. I want this dress. If you want to buy it for me, then buy it. Otherwise, I will buy it myself. Jeon, saying this, she started going to make the payment for the dress. Then I grabbed her hand and pulled her towards me. Why does anger always sit on your nose? When I didn't say anything, I just turned my face away. Jeon, okay, don't be angry. I will go pay for this dress. When saying this, he left. Then I selected a black suit for Mr. Jeon. Will he wear this suit? Why won't he wear it? He promised it. Maybe I am thinking too much. In this black suit, he will look absolutely stunning. Just said Mr. Jeon returned after making the payment. Jeon, what are you doing with this suit? Do you want to buy this too? When, yes, I want to buy it for my boyfriend. Hearing this, Mr. Jeon's face turned pale. Then I said with a smile, I am joking. I choose this for you. Jeon, now where should I hide my red face? One after another exploding in my heart. What shall I do with this girl? Boyfriend? Literally? What happened at Mr. Jeon? Is everything okay with you? Why is your face suddenly so red? Mr. Jeon, I am fine. Oh, this girl is making me blush. Okay, tell me, did you like this suit? Mr. Jeon, it's good. Then it's final. Can I tell you something? Mr. Jeon, wearing this, you will look like a complete. I went close to Mr. Jeon's ear and said this. Mr. Jeon, oh God, please either shut this girl's mouth or fix my condition. She won't leave me any chance to feel embarrassed now. I think I am red from head to toe. I will go pay for it. Saying this, I quickly run away from her. Laughing, just watch, Mr. Jeon, how I make you realize that love is such a beautiful thing, and I will be the one who deserves all of your love. Mr. Jeon, let's go. I have made the payment. Okay. Mr. Jeon, do you want to buy anything else? No. Today the most valuable thing for me is the time I got to spend with you. Thank you, Mr. Jeon, for doing so much for me. Mr. Jeon, there's no need for thanks. I'm just repaying my debt to you. What do you mean, Mr. Jeon? I mean I am repaying the debt for saving my life. You grumpy? Well, listen up. Mr. Jeon, your debt won't be paid off until I say so. Mr. Jeon, fine. I will see how long you keep collecting your debt from me until you realize the feeling of love. Mr. Jeon, did you say something? No. Mr. Jeon, shall we go home? Sure. Later. Mr. Jeon, we reached outside of Min's house. As we both got out of the car, I said to Wine, okay, bye, good night, and take care of yourself. And you coming inside? Mr. Jeon, no, it's very late. You go ahead. You need to repay the debt, right? Then come inside, meet everyone, and then leave. He slowly started moving his tongue in a circular motion on his cheek, and in this look, he looked like the most handsome man in the world. Then he said, Mr. Jeon, are you blackmailing me under the pretext of debt? Who gave me the opportunity? Mr. Jeon, I smiled and said, let's go. When we rang the doorbell, Auntie opened the door. We went inside and saw that everyone was waiting for us. In the living room, Uncle Lumi and her brother. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention. Lumi has a brother too. He also studies at the university. Then Uncle said, Uncle, why are you both so late? Before I could say anything, Mr. Jeon spoke. Jeon, actually I took her to the shopping mall, so we got late. Sorry, ma'am. Uncle, there's no need to say sorry since you were with her. There was no tension. I was just asking casually. Jeon, yes, that's why you were calling every hour? I said while laughing. Hearing this, everyone started laughing. Then I said, alright, fine. I will leave now. It's really late. You all should go to sleep now. As soon as Mr. Jeon mentioned leaving, I said, Uncle Jeon, it's really late. You should stay here tonight and leave tomorrow. Uncle, Wine is absolutely right. You will stay here tonight. Mr. Jeon, no, there is no need for that. I will go home comfortably. Anyway, many times I have to come and go late for work, so I won't have any travel. Plus, I have to go to the office early tomorrow. Lumi, Uncle, tomorrow is Saturday, which means a holiday, so you can stay without any worries. Mr. Jeon, thank you all very much, but I don't want to travel you all any further. I will come again some other time. Auntie, Mr. Jeon, Jungkook, you are not going anywhere. You are staying here tonight. You will have to listen to your sister. This is my order, that's it. Mr. Jeon, hearing this, I said with a smile, okay, I will stay here tonight now. After hearing me, when I started smirking, looking at me, something mischievous is going on in this girl's mind. Lumi, let's go, Uncle, I will show you your room. I started taking him to the guest room. Mr. Jeon, okay, good night everyone, Min and Mrs. Min. Good night, Jungkook. Wine. After saying good night, Uncle went to his room and Auntie went to the kitchen. Lumi started leading Uncle Jeon to the guest room. Then I called Lumi over and whispered, "Look, Lumi, Auntie is working alone in the kitchen to finish her task. Go and help her a little. That why she will be able to sleep sooner. She won't let me help her. I will drop Uncle Jeon off at the guest room and come back. Until then, you can help Auntie." Lumi. Okay, while saying this, Lumi went to the kitchen and I went to Mr. Jeon. "Let me show you your room, Mr. Jeon." "Mr. Jeon, where did you send Lumi?" "When I didn't send her anywhere. She went to help Auntie in the kitchen." "Mr. Jeon, okay, let's go." Fine. As soon as we entered the room, I turned on the light and started looking around. The room is completely clean and perfect. Maybe Auntie cleans it every day. I decided to stay here for a while and told Mr. Jeon, "So, Mr. Jeon, here is your bed. You can sleep here comfortably without any trouble. And here is your wardrobe, where you can keep a lot of clothes together. This is a beautiful dressing table where you can always look at your handsome face in the mirror. And there's the couch where you can sit comfortably." And just then Mr. Jeon interrupted me and said, "Mr. Jeon, when the way you are showing me the room, it's like I am going to rent this room. It's just for tonight. In the morning I will leave. Now you go and sleep. It's getting late." When he's asking me to leave, unwilling now, I have to go. "Okay, Mr. Jeon, good night. Take care of yourself." Mr. Jeon, good night. When hearing this uninterested good night, I started to leave. As soon as I reached the door, I remembered I should ask him if he needs water. As I turned to look at him, I saw him taking off his blazer. His well-built was clearly visible through his shirt. At least he must have six-pack. Seeing this side, I was getting lost in the moment. In a daze, I asked him, "Why, Mr. Jeon, hearing once was I looked toward her. You haven't left it? When can I be once?" "What nonsense, what did I just say?" Mr. Jeon, "What?" Hearing her words, I was completely shocked. Then trying to regain, I said to her, "Are you out of your mind? Do you even realize what you are saying? Why, this is the first time someone has shouted at me like this." Tears started falling from my eyes and then I said, "I'm sorry." Saying this, I ran away from there and directly went to my room. Jeon's point of view. Yes, her words were wrong, but I should have shouted at her like that. She started crying. "What the hell, Jeon? What have you done?" In Lumina's room. When I entered the room, Lumi was already asleep. I leaned against the door and trying to calm myself said, "Calm down, Wine. Calm down. You have to get used to this, because if I want to make him feel love, I will have to bear all this. After all, in his eyes, I am just a kid." In Jungkook's room. Jeon, I quickly went outside the room, but I couldn't find Wine anywhere. So I returned to my room and I started texting her in chat at 10:45 p.m. "Jeon, Wine, I am sorry. I didn't mean to shout at you. Please forgive me." "Jeon, are you awake?" "Jeon, come downstairs. I want to meet you." "Jeon, Wine, please reply. I know you can sleep this early and also not this fast." Jeon, Wine. Jeon's point of view. She didn't reply to any of my messages, nor did she even see them. I know she's not the type of girl to fall asleep this early. Maybe she is ignoring me, angry at me. Then I lay down on the bed trying to sleep, but I just could fall asleep. Before I knew it, it was 2 a.m. and still I could sleep, so I thought I did take a walk outside. Maybe that will help me get some sleep. Thinking this, I got up from the bed, opened the door and reached the living room. When I heard a sound, I turned around and saw someone slowly entering my room. Due to the darkness, I could figure out who it was. At this hour, no one in the house will sneak into someone's room like this. It must be a thief. I followed the thief into the room. The thief stopped at one place and started scanning the whole room as if looking for something. That's when I lunged at the thief from behind. I covered the thief's mouth with one hand and grabbed the thief's body with the other. The thief started making some noise, and that's when I realized that it was a man but a woman. Then I understood. Jeon. Ryan? When I quickly placed my hand over Mr. Jeon's mouth, because if he had said something loudly, everyone in the house would have wake up and came here. What angle do I look like a thief to you that you grabbed me like this? Jeon, I removed her hand from my mouth and said, if you make moves like a thief, I will think you are one. What were you doing, sneaking into my room in the middle of the night, in the dark? When I just came to check if you needed anything. Lying. Jeon, at 2 a.m. When, actually, what should I say? I was wondering this when Mr. Jeon pushed me towards a nearby wall and stood in front of me with both his hands on the wall. Then he came close to my face and said, Jeon, tell me the truth. What were you really doing here? When I am telling the truth, Jeon. Really? When? Jeon, I'm sorry. When? Why? Jeon, because I yelled at you. When? It's okay, Mr. Jeon, but can I hug you now? Jeon, hearing this, I quickly pulled my hand back and stared at her in disbelief. What kind of girl is this? I yelled at her, got angry, and she's still asking this? I was just thinking that when she suddenly hugged me tightly before I could understand or react, she me on my cheek and ran away. What just happened? Why? How could she do this to me? I was so shocked by her action that I started asking myself one question after another. When I quickly ran back to my room and in fear my hands and legs started trembling. What have I done? I just asked for a hug and he got so angry. Now he might just... What do I do now? I will apologize to him, beg for forgiveness, say it was a mistake and promise not to do it again, but not now. I won't go to him now. I will apologize in the morning. If I go now in his anger, he might say something worse. While talking to myself like this, I don't even remember when I fell asleep at 10 a.m. When is it morning already? What time is it? Saying this, I opened my eyes and looked at the clock. Oh my god, it's 10 a.m. But how? I set my alarm for 7 a.m. I quickly looked beside me, but Lumi was not there. This sneaky girl must have turned off my alarm and gone to university again. And by now, Mr. Jeon must have already left the house. I didn't even get a chance to meet him. How could he do this? I admit I disturbed him last night, but he left without saying bye, without meeting me. Why did you do that, Mr. Jeon? I started shouting in anger. Then I took my phone and messaged Mr. Jeon in chat. 10:50 a.m. I hate you, Mr. Jeon. I will never talk to you again. Yes, I admit I made a mistake last night. What does that mean? You will leave without even meeting me? When I hate you, why didn't you wait for me? Jeon, what? When Mr. Jeon has started replying to my messages after reading them, but I turned off my phone. Since he left without meeting me, I decided not to talk to him anymore. Then I put my phone away and went to take a shower. Jeon's point of view, because of Wen's action, I could sleep the whole night. Since 6 a.m., I had been sitting in the living room. Then I had breakfast with Min's family. While having breakfast, I asked Lumina if Wen was still asleep, and she replied yes. I wanted to talk to Wen about last night, so I decided to wait for her in the living room. Suddenly at 10:15 a.m. I started receiving messages from Wen. I was surprised after seeing the messages because I had been waiting for her downstairs, but she thought I had left the house without meeting her. I replied it to her, but she didn't check it, so I quietly went to Wen's room. However, she wasn't in the room. Then I started hearing sounds coming from the bathroom. In the bathroom. Fine, Mr. Jeon Jungkook, what do you think of yourself? A king? No, you are not a king. You are a person who can never understand anyone's emotions. I really do. Jeon, I was standing outside the bathroom listening to her words after a while the bathroom door opened and Wayne was shocked when she saw me. Wayne, I was shocked to see Mr. Jeon. Suddenly he was staring into my eyes and his gaze didn't leave my eyes for a moment. I was standing in front of him in a Jeon, so behind my back he was saying all these things about me, huh? When actually I understand, Jeon. You understand that I left without meeting you, am I right? When Jeon, listen, Wayne, I was waiting for you so that I could talk to you about last night. When hearing this, I lowered my head because I know that what I did was not right at all. Jeon, do you want to give some explanation for what you did? Wayne, I am sorry, Mr. Jeon. I didn't do it on purpose. I just wanted to joke around with you. I apologize for what I did. It won't happen again. I lowered my head and said everything. Jeon, look, Wayne, there's not just a 2-year or 5-7 year age difference between us. There is a whole 20-year difference. Don't you think you joke like that with someone my age? After all, I am your uncle. I hope you understand now. This time I am forgiving you, but next time I won't. I hope that before doing anything in the future, you will think carefully. Wayne, okay, I stood with my head lowered because I didn't have the courage to look him in the eye. Jeon, okay, take care of yourself. I am leaving now and I have told Min to take you to the hospital. Wayne, okay, I said softly, and then he left. I made a mistake. I have to do something to make him forgive me. In Jeon's office, Jeon, I had to come to the office today because of a meeting with an urgent foreign client. The meeting will be held via video call, so it's just me and my PA here. The employees have the day off today. There are still 30 minutes left before the meeting starts. Just then my PA entered the office and handed me a gift box saying, PA, sir, this is a gift for you. Someone give it to me. Jeon, Hyun, I told you not to bring any gift like this from anyone. PA, actually, sir, this gift was given by one of the 2 girls who came to meet you a few days ago. Jeon, really? Surprised. Wayne, I quickly opened the gift box to find a cute keychain and a note inside. The note, I admit I made a mistake and I am asking for your forgiveness. Can you forgive me? Jeon, after reading this, I started smiling. Just then I noticed that my PA was standing there, not wanting him to think I was crazy. I kept quiet and took out my phone to message Wayne in chat. Jeon, yes, I have forgiven you, but this kind of joke should never happen again. Wayne, okay, I promise you it won't happen again. Wayne, did you like the gift? Jeon, yes, I liked it a lot. I even put it on my car keys. Wayne, good. Where are you right now? Jeon, I came to office for an important meeting. Wayne, okay, focus on your meeting now. We will talk later. Best of luck. Wayne, take care of yourself and make sure you eat on time. Bye. Jeon, bye. Take care of yourself too. Jeon, after reading her last messages, I started to feel strange, like I was talking not to a 19-year-old girl but to my girlfriend, and her words were bringing peace to my heart. Wayne's point of view. Just like that, 3 months passed, and in these 3 months, my relationship with Mr. Jeon has grown deeper. Nor have I to him or told him about my feelings. Still, there is something very special in our relationship that we can name it. In these 3 months, I have met Mr. Jeon at least 20-25 times because Mr. Jeon often visits me in uncle's house, and during the day we talk for at least 2-3 hours through messages. Sometimes we talk on calls as well, and the most surprising thing is that for the last 2 months he messages me first, because every morning when I wake up and check my phone, there's always a message from him, and now I am going to shopping with Lumi because tomorrow uncle is hosting a big party to celebrate the 20th anniversary of his company. Yes, my love will also be there, so I must look good, right? Because there will be many girls there and I don't want him to get attracted to someone else. Now, bye, I have to go because Lumi is waiting for me. Jeon's point of view, 3 months have passed, and in these 3 months, instead of distancing myself from when I have been drawn to her like a magnet, her messages have become a habit I can't break even if I want to. Her voice has become a necessity, something I can't live without. Her face brings peace to my heart, a peace I have never experienced before in my life. Now I visit her house regularly just so I can see Wayne and find peace. What has happened to me? I have given my heart to a girl I never thought I could have. I understand her feelings too, but I have to distance myself from her because I don't want her to suffer or hear anything hurtful because of me. At night, in chat at 10:30 p.m. Wayne, hey. Wayne, did you have dinner? Jeon, did you go shopping? Wayne, yes. Jeon, did you have dinner? Wayne, no, actually we ate a lot while shopping, so my stomach is full. Jeon, did you get any food to take home? Wayne, no, why do you want food? Jeon, no, I am asking if you want food. You remember you get hungry at midnight? Wayne, no, my stomach is full. I won't feel hungry today. Jeon knows every little about me. Jeon, don't lie. I know you will get hungry and won't be able to sleep. Wayne, don't you think you know more about me than I know myself? Jeon, I have ordered food for you. The delivery boy will call you in 15 minutes. When he reaches your door, I have already paid for it. When what? But there's no need for that. Jeon, yeah, I know there's no need for it. When this happens when people know too much about you, okay? When, by the way, will you come to the party tomorrow? Jeon, When, what will you wear tomorrow? Jeon, I will wear whatever looks good. When, has something happened? Why is your mood off today? Jeon, nothing happened. When, maybe the delivery has arrived. Wait a minute, I will get the parcel. Jeon, After 5 minutes, When, got the parcel. Jeon, alright, eat quickly and go to sleep. I am going to sleep now too. I have to go to the office early tomorrow. When, what happened to you? Why do you seem so lost? Are you ignoring me? Jeon, I told you nothing happened. Okay, bye, good night, take care of yourself. When, okay, good night, bye, you take care too. When, something must have happened with him to be in such a bad mood. Never mind, I will ask him tomorrow at the party what happened. On the other side, Jeon, tomorrow no matter what, I have to talk to Wayne and tell her everything. Next day, Wayne, this morning we wake up early because we were very excited about today's party. We finished the little remaining work at home quickly. Then we went straight to the parlor, and by the time we got back, it was already afternoon. After having lunch, I talked to Mr. Jeon for a while. Even today, he wasn't talking properly. Perhaps his mood still hasn't improved. Then Lumi and I selected a movie to watch to pass the time. At 7 p.m. Lumi, Wayne, hurry up, guests have started arriving. Wayne, I am only waiting for one guest. Lumi, did you say something? Wayne, no, nothing. Lumi, by the way, what are you going to wear because you didn't buy anything yesterday? Wayne, I have a dress that I have been saving for 3 months. Lumi, oh good, quickly get ready and come downstairs. I am heading there now. Wayne, okay. After some time downstairs, Jeon, I had just arrived at the party wearing the suit that Wayne had chosen.
for me 3 months ago. As soon as I entered, my eyes started searching for her. That's when my gaze shifted to the staircase and my breath got stuck in my throat. One was coming down the stair wearing that red dress I had refused to let her buy. She looked so stunning in that dress that I can't explain it in words. Most of those at the party couldn't take their eyes off her. If it were up to me, I would have their out and give them in their hands. One walked down the stairs and came straight to me, leaning close to whisper in my ear. One, thank you, Mr. Jeon, for wearing this suit. In this suit, you look like a craving for. He didn't say anything. Instead, Mr. Jeon, didn't I tell you not to wear this dress while pressing? Wine, Mr. Jeon, please. Jeon, why wine while caressing her cheeks? Wine, am I not looking good in this dress? Jeon, after seeing you, I am myself being in my 30s. If I were in my 20s, I would have surely. Control yourself, Jeon. Don't talk to her like this, or else she will have more hope in her heart. When, after hearing Jeon's words, I am blushing so hard and my smile won't leave my lips, but the next thing he said feels like someone just snatched my smile. Jeon, now enjoy the party and find a good person for yourself who can take care of you and love you like no one ever did. When, how can he say this? Doesn't he understand I love him? No, Wayne, no, don't lose hope. This is the right time to tell him. Wayne, I have already chosen someone as my life partner. Jeon, really? Who is that lucky guy? Wayne, it's you, Jeon. Jeon, hearing this, I felt like electricity rushed through my veins. Nice joke. Wayne, are you really thinking I am joking? I for you from the I first met with you. Didn't you understand my feelings? I am telling the truth. Jeon Jungkook. Hearing this, he held my hand tightly, dragged me to a nearby empathy room and said angrily, Jeon, are you out of your mind? What nonsense are you talking about? Do you even realize what you are saying? When yes, I know what I am saying. Jeon, seeing her cry like that, I felt bad. Then, trying to compose myself, I said, listen, Wayne, don't give your heart to an old man. It will only bring you pain and nothing else. Have you ever seen the impossible become possible? This can never happen. Don't dream of something that will only hurt when it breaks. Being attracted to someone is common, but don't confuse it with love or make this mistake. As much as possible, stay away from these feelings and from me. For me, you are just my friend's daughter's friend. That's it, nothing more. Hope you understand, dear. There's still time. Control yourself. When, after hearing all this, everything felt blank to me. My heart, my mind, eyes, everything. It felt as if someone was giving me with honey. How can someone say such a heartbreaking words with so much love? Despite my efforts, tears started streaming down my face. Then I asked him, do you not feel anything for me? Tell me the truth, Jeon. Jeon, feel I have with you too, but that's my biggest mistake because I have done something that will never become true. No, I don't feel anything for you. I only see you as a... Well, I know you are lying. Let's see how long you can hold back your feelings. Do whatever you want and say whatever you want. I am not going to back away. I will make you me, Mr. Jeon. I will make me. I shouted this while crying and ran away from there. Jeon, I sat down and grabbed my hair with both hands. What have you done, Jeon? Why didn't you stop this earlier? Why did you let things go so far? Now I have to fix this. I will ignore her so much that she will move on from me on her own. Thinking this, I composed myself and returned to the party hall. When I ran straight to my room from there. After some time, Lumi came into the room. Lumi, why are you lying down? Everyone downstairs is waiting for you at the party. Wait, are you crying? What happened? Is everything okay? Hey, why are you crying? Seeing her like that, I was shocked. I quickly hugged her tightly and while patting her back, asked, what happened to you? Who made you cry? Tell me, I will break their face. When no one made me cry, I am just missing my mom and dad a lot. Lumi, really? You're lying, aren't you? When no, why would I lie to you? It's just that seeing everyone here reminded me of my mom and dad, and I am also not feeling well. Lumi, why? What happened? Do you have a fever? I touched her forehead to check. When it's not a fever, I just have a bit of headache. You go to the party and I will rest for a while. I will feel better. Lumi, what a nice joke. Do you really think I will leave you in this condition? When no, yeah, it's really important for you to go. Otherwise, uncle and auntie will feel bad. I am already not there. And if you sit here with me, how will they feel? Think about it. Lumi, I don't care, but I am not leaving you here alone. And as for my mom and dad, if they find out I left you like this, they will scold me. So I'm not going. I'm not listening to anything else. And please, for my sake, won't you listen to me? Look, even with this headache, I am talking nonsense with you. If you don't go, I will keep rambling like this. If you want me to rest, then please leave. Lumi, what a torture this is, man. You are emotionally blackmailing me. I want to stay here with you. When, please, Lumi. Okay, I am going. But take care of yourself. When saying this, Lumi left and I got lost in my thoughts again. On the other hand, Jeon, after returning to the party, I couldn't see Wayne anywhere. After some time, I noticed Lumi coming downstairs, so I went to her and asked, "Hey Lumi, everyone is here, but I can't see Wayne. Where is she?" Lumi, actually uncle, she is not feeling well, so she wanted to rest for a while. Jeon, what? What happened to her? Lumi, she is having a headache, so she wants to sleep for a bit. Jeon, oh, okay, you go and enjoy the party. Lumi, okay, uncle. Jeon, saying this, she left and I went to Wayne's room. I knocked on the door and a voice came from inside. Wayne, who is it? Jeon. Wayne, after hearing my voice, she responds, Wayne, I don't want to meet anyone. Please leave me alone. Jeon, Wayne, please open the door. I want to talk to you. Are you feeling better now? Has your headache gone down? Did you take medicine? Wayne, why do you care so much about me? I don't need your fake sympathy. Please leave me alone. Jeon, Wayne, at least listen to me once. Please open the door. I need to see you. Please open it. But even after knocking for a long time, she neither opened the door nor said anything, except that I had no choice but to leave. After that, I didn't stay at the party and left directly for home. While driving, my mind was filled with Wayne's words and her condition. I knew I was responsible for her state and also for her tears. After an hour later, when I was sitting and recalling Mr. Jeon's words, when Lumi entered the room while talking on the phone. Lumi, has he reached home? How is his health now? Oh, on the call. Okay, tell him to rest properly. We will visit tomorrow. No, I haven't told Dad anything yet. Yes, I will tell him tomorrow. Okay, bye. When, whose call was it? What happened? Lumi, it was Uncle's PA. Actually, Uncle had a minor while leaving from here. When, what? Hearing this, I stood up panicking. Lumi, don't worry, he has a small injury on his forehead. The doctor has already treated and bandaged it. And he is back home now. He is strictly asked not to inform Dad as it's late at night and he doesn't want him to worry. I will tell him tomorrow morning. Wayne hurriedly started running out of the room while saying, Wayne, I will be back in a while. Lumi, wait, where are you going? At least tell me. Before I could ask further, she disappeared. Wayne's point of view, hearing about Jeon's from Lumi for a moment, it felt like my world had ended. Just the thought of losing him made my hands and feet go cold. I quickly left the house, took a taxi and headed straight to Jeon's house. When standing in front of his door, I kept ringing the bell repeatedly. My mind stopped functioning due to worry. Then Mr. Jeon opened the door. Jeon, Wayne, shocked, what are you? Before I could complete my sentence, she hugged me tightly and while crying said, Wayne, I love you, Jeon. I love you. I got so scared after hearing about you. I will If anything happened to you crying uncontrollably, do you like seeing me cry? Why do you always do things that hurt me? Don't you know I love you more than words can express? Then I saw something that shattered my entire world. It felt like my breath was caught in my throat, like someone was crushing my heart. My eyes filled with tears, but no words came out of my mouth. The scene I witnessed was Jeon's receptionist, the same woman who had insulted us before, stepping out of the room wearing jeans with wet hair. The top of the shirt were and Jeon himself was. With great difficulty I gathered my strength, pushed Jeon away from me and said with a heavy heart, "Well, I'm sorry, Uncle Jeon. I didn't know you already had someone. That's why you kept pushing me away. If possible, please forgive me for my mistake. I promise I will never come in front of you again, and today I free you from your debt." After saying that, I ran away from there. Jeon, seeing her sudden change in mood, left me confused. She came here alone at this late hour, crying at me entirely after hearing about my accident. She was clearly very scared. But then all of a sudden she started speaking like someone deeply hurt by love. Before I could even process what was happening, she ran away. I was about to follow her when a voice called out from behind me, "Jeon." As soon as I turned around, I was shocked to see Clara in this condition. She had come here after hearing about my to check on me, but by the time she arrived, she was completely drenched. I told her to dry her hair and so leave from here because I am fine. Then she spoke again. "Clara, sir, am I looking so that you can take your eyes off me?" Jeon, I ran out of the house to stop going, but I was too late. She had already left. Then I came back. "Clara, what happened, sir?" "Jeon, why are you wearing my and what is this condition you are in?" At that moment, Daehyun entered the house and he was also shocked to see us like this. "Daehyun, I am sorry, sir. I came in without knocking. Here is your medicine, sir." I handed the medicine to him. I should leave now." "Jeon, Hyun, wait. It's not what you were thinking. Didn't she came in front of you?" Daehyun, "Yes, sir." "Jeon, I don't know why she is wearing my, but I know that my reputation is being tarnished because of her, and you get out of my house right now. I will decide what to do with you tomorrow." "Clara, no, sir. Please, I won't do anything like this again. Forgive me this time, please." Daehyun, "Sir, can I say something?" Jeon, "Yes." Daehyun, "Then I told sir what she did with Miss Lumina and Miss Wine. After hearing me, sir said, Jeon, get out of my house and don't come to my office again, otherwise you know very well what I can do with you." After that she left and Daehyun also left. Then I called Wine, but she didn't pick up my calls. I called her many times, but she didn't answer. Jeon, "I will call Lumina, but I don't want her to get worried at this late hour. I have to do something. I will try calling her once." Saying this, I called Lumina, and after a few rings, she picked up the call. Lumina, "Hello, uncle." Jeon, "Lumina, where is Wine?" Lumina, "She is asleep." "Why, uncle? Is everything okay?" Jeon, "She fell asleep so early." Lumina, "I don't know when she slept. I was sleeping too and woke up when I heard your call." Jeon, "Oh, sorry, Lumina, for disturbing you. Go ahead and sleep." Lumina, "By the way, uncle, is everything okay?" Jeon, "Yes, everything is fine. I was just asking because she wasn't feeling well at the party." Lumina, "Okay, uncle, good night, bye." Jeon, "Good night. What did I do?" I ended the call. She is sleeping right now. I will talk to her tomorrow morning. Next day at 9 a.m. Jeon, I reached Min's house. After knocking, Lumina opened the door and looked quite sad. Then I went inside and Min, seeing me, said, "Min, Jeon, how are you feeling? Why are you here? Weren't you supposed to rest for a day? Can't you take one day off?" Jeon, I smiled and said, "I am perfectly fine. By the way, where is Wine?" Lumina, "Uncle, she is not here anymore, sadly." Jeon, "What?" Min, "Actually, she left." Jeon, "Where did she go? Isn't it a holiday at the university today?" Lumina, "She went to her parents in the USA." Jeon, hearing this, for a moment it felt like my world stopped. When did she leave? Why did she leave? When will she return? Tears had already filled my eyes. Lumina, she left at 4 a.m. this morning. Suddenly she said she had booked her flight tickets and was really missing her parents. Last night she was crying for them. When I asked her when she would come back, she said she didn't feel like staying here anymore. From her words, it seemed like she might never come back. Jeon, how can this be? How could she live without seeing me? Why did she do this, saying this I left Min's house? Min, what happened to him? Why is he behaving like this? Lumina, Uncle Jeon's behavior seemed suspicious to me. His reaction after hearing about Wan leaving was very strange. He was crying. I started to have doubts, so I followed him and reached his house. Jeon, Lumina, what are you doing here? Lumi, I need to know the truth, Uncle Jeon. Jeon, truth? What truth? Lumi, what is going on between you and Wine? Jeon, what are you saying? Nothing is going on between us. Lumi, Uncle, I may be young, but I am not stupid. I had a little doubt before, but today your tears have confirmed everything. Jeon, I told you you were misunderstanding. Now go away from here. Lumi, please uncle, tell me the truth so that I can bring Wine back. She is my best friend and because of you she left. Jeon, then I knelt down and started crying. Lumi, uncle, please calm down. Please tell me what happened. Jeon, I told her everything about what happened between us from the start to the end. After hearing this, she said while crying, Lumi, if she loves you so much, then why didn't you accept her love? Why? Jeon, it's not possible, Lumina. It's not possible. Lumi, why is it not possible? Don't tell me you don't love her because your love for her is clear in your eyes. Jeon, yes, I love her. I love her uncountable. But society will never accept our relationship. And think about our parents. What will happen when they find out they're in love with a 38-year-old man? They won't be able to bear the shock. We are helpless. Lumi, you love her and she loves you. That's it. So why are you thinking about society? Jeon, you don't understand. It's not that simple. Lumi, remember, in love nothing is easy. Whatever you do, whether good or bad, society will always talk. So stop worrying about society because society doesn't think about you. And as for her parents, yes, maybe they won't agree, but you also have to remember one thing. Love doesn't just become successful like that. For it, you have to work hard and fight for it. This is her life and she has every right to choose her life partner, and she has chosen you. Now it's your turn to express your love and convince her parents. Jeon, I was surprised to hear Lumina's words because such a young girl taught me such a valuable lesson. I don't have anyone in this world to share my sorrows with, someone who can give me good advice, from whom I can ask for help. But today Lumina's words have helped me a lot. Lumi, Uncle Jeon, it's not too late. Go and bring Wine back. Jeon, I will go. I will definitely go and bring her back.
Lumi, but how will you go to Wine's house? Because neither her fathers know you, nor do you know him, so they won't let you stay at their house. Jeon, don't worry, I have a solution for that. Lumi, what solution? Jeon, I called Min and started talking. On call, Jeon, hello Min. Min, yes Jeon, are you okay? You suddenly left? Jeon, actually I wasn't feeling well, that's why. Min, how are you now? Did you call a doctor? Jeon, yes, I am fine now. Actually I am going to USA for some work, so I thought I should talk to you before leaving. Min, you are still not completely fine and you are going to the USA? Jeon, yeah, what can I do? It's important. If I had someone close, I'd stay with him, but I don't know anyone there. I will have to stay in a hotel. Min, don't worry man, it's good you called me, my friend. One's father lives there, you can stay with him. He is a very good friend of mine. I will call him and let him know. Jeon, no man, there's no need for that. What will he think? Min, he won't think anything. He will be happy. Don't worry. I will send you his address. Jeon, okay, thank you so much, man. Min, okay, take care. call disconnected. Lumi, wow uncle, you become a professional liar. Jeon, was that a compliment or an insult? Lumi, just a prize. Jeon, by the way, thank you Lumina for all your help. I am leaving for the USA today. Hearing this, Lumina got happy, said goodbye to me and left. Then I asked my PA to book a flight ticket for today. Just wait a little bit while I am coming. At night in the USA. Jeon, after reaching the US, I arrived at the address given by Min. When I reached the door and rang the bell, a man opened the door. Yes, how can I help you? Who are you? Jeon, hello, my name is Jeon Jungkook, Min's friend. Oh, yes, Min told me about you. Nice to meet you, handsome. I am Kim. Jeon, I started laughing at his words, but I am sure you are more handsome than me. Then he put his hand on my shoulder and led me into the house while saying, Kim, feel free to treat this place as your own home. By the way, can I ask you something? Jeon, yes, sure. Kim, what's the secret behind your glowing skin? Jeon, hearing this, I laughed even more. Mr. Kim is really a very friendly person. By the way, do you live here alone? Kim, I live here with my family. I have my wife and 2 daughters. Come, let me introduce you to them. Jeon, oh no, it's already so late. They must be sleeping. I will meet them tomorrow. There is no need to disturb them. Kim, no, they are all at the dining table eating. Actually, they wait for me to come back from work and then we all eat together. Jeon, oh, I am sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you during your meal time. Kim, oh, it's no trouble at all. Jeon, then he took me to the dining room. When I walked in, one was so shocked that she opened her mouth and stared at me wide-eyed. I smirked as I looked at her. Kim, meet my new friend, Mr. Handsome Jeon. Jeon laughing. Hello everyone, I am Jeon Jungkook and I sincerely apologize for disturbing your mealtime. After hearing my name, the girl sitting next to mine, who I guessed was her younger sister, also stared at me and whined in shock. Min, she is my wife. Mrs. Kim, hello. Min, my elder daughter whined, shocked. Min, what happened, my child? Say hello to uncle. When at my father's call, I snapped out of my shock. Hello. Min, my younger daughter Rosie. Rosie, hello. Min, please sit and join us for dinner. Jeon, thank you so much, Mr. Kim, but I already had dinner on the flight. Min, oh, then you should rest now. Wine, dear, please show uncle to the guest room. When hearing my father's, I remembered Lumi's house. The first day Mr. Jeon stayed there, I had shown him to the room. But today, the situation is different. The opportunity is here, but I am not in the mood. Sorry, Dad, I need to make an urgent call. Can you ask Rosie to show uncle the guest room? Saying this, I went to my room. Kim, what's wrong with this girl? Why is she behaving so strangely? Okay, Rosie, dear, please show uncle to the guest room. Rosie, okay, Papa, then I took uncle to the guest room. Jeon, thank you, Rosie. So, how old are you? Rosie, I am 17 years old. Jeon, oh good. Is Wine feeling unwell? Rosie, no uncle, she is upset because of you. Jeon, what? Rosie, she told me everything. You can love anyone you want or be with anyone like, but don't you think you have encouraged her feelings? If you had stopped her earlier or if you hadn't gotten so attached to her, maybe she would have fallen for you. And today she won't be in this condition. Saying this, she left the room. Jeon, before I could say anything, she left. Oh God, I need to talk to her as soon as possible. Next day, Jeon, I wake up in the morning, freshened up, and as I stepped out of the room, I saw Mr. Kim having breakfast. He looked at me and said, Kim, good morning. Jeon, did you sleep well? Jeon, yes. Kim, come, let's have breakfast. Jeon, I sat down with him for breakfast and took the opportunity to ask, why are you having breakfast alone? Kim, actually my wife is still sleeping, so I didn't wake her up, and I left a while ago to stay at a friend's house. And Jeon interrupted. Jeon, she went to a friend's house this early in the morning?
Kim, yes, actually she came and told me that all her friends had planned to stay at one friend's house for a day. All the other friends are already there, so she also wanted to go. I have never said no to anything my daughters have asked for. She will be back tomorrow. Jeon, hearing this made me feel very sad because I know it's because of me that she left. Okay, then I will leave. I am getting late for work. Kim, okay, best of luck. Jeon, thank you. The rest of the day passed in the same way, but I still didn't meet Wen. I didn't even have her new phone number. Next day, Jeon, today I wake up and had breakfast with Kim, then he left for work and I sat in the living room. After a while I saw Rosie coming, so I went up to her and said, Jeon, Rosie, I need to talk to you. Rosie, but I don't want to talk to you, and please uncle, the sooner you leave, the sooner my sister will be okay. Jeon, before I could say anything, she said this and left. I still didn't meet Wen today, and she didn't come home for dinner either. Next day, in the afternoon, Jeon, today was a holiday, so Kim didn't go to work. We all sat down to have lunch when Kim called Rosie and Wen. Wen is back? Kim, she came back quite late last night. Rosie, yes, Papa. Kim, eat lunch, my child, and where is Wen? Rosie, she said she's not hungry right now and will eat later. Kim, what's happened to her? Since she came back from Korea, she's been so quiet and doesn't eat properly. I have asked her so many times to tell me if there's any problem, but she doesn't say anything. What should I do? Jeon, hearing this, I felt bad for both Wen and Mr. Kim. He loves his daughters so much, and seeing them in this condition pains him too. I feel helpless because I can't fix anything. The last time I saw her was when we sat at the dining table. Since then, she hasn't even come in front of me. How do I talk to her? Mrs. Kim, why don't we plan a trip to cheer her up? Kim, a trip? Mrs. Kim, yes. She likes hill station, forest and place like that, so we could go somewhere like that. Kim, that's a really good idea. Maybe it will lift her mood. So when should we plan it? Mrs. Kim, let's go in 2 days on Monday. Jeon, before they go on the trip, I need to talk to Wen. Kim, okay, so we will leave on Monday. I know a great place for forest camping. Plus, I don't have too much work right now. Mrs. Kim, okay. Kim, and my handsome friend, you should also get ready for the forest trip. Pack your essentials. Jeon, what? No, you all go. This is your family time. Kim, yes, as long as you are here, you are like family to us and you are coming with us and I won't hear anything else. Come on, it will be a lot of fun. Jeon, but Kim, won't you listen to my one request? Giving a fake sad look. Jeon, seeing Mr. Kim like that, I started laughing. Okay, I will go with you. Kim, that's my handsome. Jeon, saying this, Mr. Kim went to his room. One day later at night. Jeon, I tried a lot, but I couldn't meet Wen tonight. It's my last chance, otherwise I won't be able to talk to her. After we leave for the trip tomorrow, after dinner I chatted with Mr. Kim for a while and then went to my room. Later, when everyone was asleep, I and sat in the dark living room. After sitting there for a long time, I realized that Wen would come down. I was about to leave when I heard someone coming downstairs. When I looked closely, it was Wen. Seeing her made me smile. This girl will never stop her midnight snack habit. Wen slowly went into the kitchen and quietly followed her. When she suddenly noticed me, she got startled. Jeon, hey, it's me. Wen, sorry. Jeon, saying this, she turned to leave, but I quickly grabbed her hand. When I need to talk to you about something important, please just listen to me once. She didn't reply to me and only tried to free her hand from my. Jeon, Wen, please just hear me out once and then you can leave. But she shouted loudly, Wen, leave me, Mr. Jeon, before she could say anything more, I her mouth and brought her to my room, locking the door behind us. As soon as I removed my hand from her mouth, she started yelling at me again. Wen, who do you think you are? Breaking my heart
whenever you feel like it and then you coming back to make up whenever you please? I am not some toy. Before I could say anything more, he hit my lips. Jeon, I thought this was the best way to make her stop talking so she was so shocked by my action that she stood frozen like a statue. Seeing her like that, I cupped her cheeks with both my hand and her more deeply. After a while, when I pulled it away from her, she stared at me in shock. I knelt down in front of her and spoke. I'm sorry, Wayne. I have caused you so much pain. I tried to push you away, hurt your feelings, but I swear all of it hurt me as much as it hurt you because I love you. Yes, I love you. I really do. I have loved you for a long time but never had the courage to tell you. And that day when you came to my house, what you saw was a misunderstanding. Then I explained everything to her. I only love you. There is no one else in my heart but you. Please forgive me. Hearing my words, she knelt down to hug me tightly and while crying said, When I hate you, I love you so much. Jeon, I held her tightly and said, I know, baby. Hearing this, she looked at me with surprise and then shyly lowered her head. Jeon, what happened? Feeling shy? Why, I didn't know what to say next. Then Jeon pulled me onto his sleeve, gently stroking my cheeks and started me again. This time I responded to his. After a while, he hit my forehead and said, Jeon, do you know, every time I looked at your face, I felt like you, and now I can do whenever I want, as much as I want, because you are my only mine. When and what if someone sees us? Jeon, so what? I will say, I am my future wife. Any problem? When hearing this, I blushed and lowered my head, trying to change the topic. I said, Anyway, it's really late. I should go and you should sleep too. We have to leave for the trip in the morning. Suddenly, he picked me up in his arms, placed me on the bed and said, Jeon, alright then, let's sleep. Saying this, he lay beside me and held me tightly from behind. When I was completely shocked by his actions, this man keeps giving me surprises one after another. Together on the same bed? Jeon, yeah, he said casually. When and what if someone finds out? Jeon, who's going to find out and how? When Rosie, if she wakes up in the morning and doesn't see me nearby, Jeon, then just say you went out for a jog. When this man lies even better than I do, suddenly he started stroking my sending shiver throughout my body and my breathing became unsteady. Mr. Jeon, not Mr. Jeon, just Jeon. Or baby, honey, sweetheart, call me anything but don't say Mr. When, okay, but if you keep doing this, I won't be able to sleep, I said hesitantly. Then he gently laid me down, rested his head on my wrapped his arms tightly around my waist and lay still. Jeon, is this better now? When, how can this guy be so romantic? We're talking, we both fell asleep without even realizing it. Next morning, Jeon, after so many days, I finally had such a peaceful sleep, and it's all thanks to when I woke up to the noise of chows outside. What's this party about so early in the morning? Why is everyone yelling so much? Just then, Mr. Kim started knocking loudly on my door and shouting, Kim, Jeon, wake up quickly. Wayne is nowhere to be found. We need to go look for her. Jeon, then it hit me why there was so much commotion this early and this sleeping beauty is still peacefully asleep. I gently tried waking her up. Hey little butterfly, wake up, it's morning. After calling her for a while, she finally woke up and said, When, Mr. Jeon, what are you doing here? Jeon, she is still half asleep. When your family is looking for you. Hearing this, she fully woke up and said, When, oh my god, what do I do now? By now, Dad might have even called the police. Jeon, I held her face and said, Don't worry, nothing will happen. Just do as I say. When, okay. Jeon, this room is on the ground floor, so you can easily go out through the window. Use the window to leave, and I will leave through the door. When everyone asks where you were, just say you went for a morning walk. Well, great, you are a genius, saying the magic. Enjoy. Then she realized what she did. Sorry, Mr. Before she could complete her sentence, I gasped passionately. After that, I said, I am yours, butterfly. Do whatever you want, but don't call me Mr. Jeon. Instead, call me by sweet names. When and what shall I call you in front of everyone? Jeon, Jungkook. When? Okay, Cookie. Jeon, what? When? Cookie, don't you like the name? Jeon, I love it. I love you. When? I love you too, Jungkook. Jeon, after that she climbed out of the window and left the room through the door. When I went outside, I saw Jimin had arrived. Just then one entered through the front door. Seeing her, Mr. Kim ran to her and hugged her tightly. Kim, sweetheart, where did you go? Do you know how worried we all were? When? Sorry, Papa, I just went for a morning walk. I didn't know you'd all get so worried. I'm really sorry. Kim, it's okay dear, no need to apologize. Just let us know next time you go somewhere. When? Okay, Papa. Then I saw Jimin standing there. Jimin, what a pleasant surprise. I went to him and hugged him. You here? When? How? Jimin, why can't I come to meet my friend who came here without informing me? When? Oh, sorry, yeah, actually, I was missing mom and dad a lot, so I came here. Papa, do you recognize him? I asked my dad. Kim, your friend, right? When? Yes, my friend, but he is also the son of your childhood best friend. Kim, my best friend's son. After a moment, I remember. Is he Park's son? When? Yes, Papa. Kim, oh my god, how much you have grown. Come here, son, come to me. Jimin, I went to uncle and he hugged me tightly and said, Kim, how are you, son? How are your parents? I am so happy you came here. Jimin, everyone's good, uncle. Dad always talks about you, but is so busy with work. He can't go anywhere. Kim, I understand, son. I am glad you came. You should join us. Jimin, where are you going? Kim, we are going camping in the forest. Jimin, forest? Kim, yes, actually we will stay at a hotel near the forest which has mountains, waterfalls and much more, and from there we will go camping in the forest. Jimin, wow uncle, that sounds amazing. Kim, yes, it will be fun. Jimin, okay uncle, I will join you. It won't be a problem, will it? Kim, of course not. Jimin, thank you uncle. When after that Rosie, Jimin and I had breakfast and sat talking while waiting for the car. Jimin, Wine, what's Jeon doing here? Wine, he came to the USA for some work, but his work got delayed for a week, so he's staying here. Just then Papa came in looking sad. Seeing him like that, I asked, Papa, what happened? Why are you so upset? Kim, sorry dear, the trip is cancelled. Wine, what? We were all shocked to hear this. Rosie, but why? Kim, the car we booked got cancelled and it's impossible to find another one at the last minute. When? But Papa, we have our car. Let's go in that. Kim, dear, one car isn't huge for so many people. Plus, Mr. Lee's family is joining us. Wine and Rosie, what? When? But why, Papa? Rosie, you know we don't like them at all. Kim, don't say that, my children. They wanted to join us. How could I say no? When Papa is too kind-hearted to understand, but Mr. Lee isn't a good person. He wants his useless son to marry me so he can take over my father's property. Rosie, but Papa, we don't like him one bit. His son is always sticking around, says. When? Leave it, Rosie. We are not going, so let's drop it. Just then Jeon came out of his room. Jeon, what happened, Kim? Why are you upset? Kim, then Dad explained everything to Jeon. Jeon, that's all. Don't worry. I will fix this. When saying this, Jungkook went back to his room. After a while, he came out and said, Jeon, everyone get ready. The car is on its way. Kim, hearing this, I was happy. How did you arrange a car so quickly? Jeon, before I could say anything, Jimin interrupted. Jimin, he is Mr. Jeon Jungkook. Nothing is impossible for him. Right, uncle? Jeon, of course. Kim, thank you so much, my handsome friend. Your heart is as beautiful as your face. You are truly a great person. Jeon, don't praise me too much or I might faint. Fine, but Papa, you are not inviting Mr. Lee, right? Rosie, she is right, Papa. Kim, that's not fair, kids. I can't treat someone like that. Well, then you go, Papa. I am not coming. Jeon, hearing this, both sisters stormed off angrily to their room. Kim, how do I convince them now? Jeon, Jimin, come here. I called Jimin and whispered in his ear, take care of Mr. Kim. I will handle the sisters. Jimin, seeing their anger, are you sure they will come? Jeon, definitely. Jimin, okay. Jeon, as soon as I entered one's room, Rosie angrily said, Rosie, go away. Jeon, just then Wayne quickly hugged me tightly at my forehead and asked, what's the problem with Mr. Lee? Wayne, I explained everything to him. Jeon, do you trust me? Wayne, more than anyone. Jeon, then trust me. On this trip, I will teach those two a lesson that they will never forget. Wayne, okay, I will go. Hearing this, he started. So I was shocked because Rosie was standing right there watching us. Her reaction made me laugh. It was exactly like my last night when Jeon met me for the first time. Then Jungkook said to Rosie, Jeon, now stop being angry, my dear soon-to-be sister-in-law. While laughing, I said to Jungkook, look at her face. Rosie, liar, cheater, deceiver. Why didn't you tell me you two were together? Wayne, I didn't get the chance last night. He proposed it to me. After thinking for a bit, Rosie said, Rosie, don't tell me you spent the... Jeon, you guessed it right. Hearing this, Rosie started dancing happily and said, Rosie, I am going to be aunt soon. Whoa. Wayne, shocked. I turned red like a tomato. What nonsense are you talking about? There is nothing like that between us. Rosie, don't lie to Mrs. What in the world two lovers do play hide and seek? When I was more embarrassed by her words than the thought of doing anything. I felt like either throwing her out the window or jumping out myself. Please stop it. Rosie, not until you tell me when I will hear the good news. When? What good news? What kind of good news? Please stop, my dear. Jeon, seeing Wayne's reaction, I laughed and said, nothing like that happened between us, and if you say anything more, your sister might faint right here, and instead of going on the trip, we will have to rush to the hospital. Rosie, are you telling the truth? Jeon, yes, I am telling the truth. If there is any good news, you will be the first to know. Can we go downstairs now? Your dad is worried about you both. Rosie and Wayne, okay. When as soon as we went downstairs, Dad came to us, hugged us and said, Kim, I am sorry my daughters. I really couldn't do anything. Saying no to someone like that feels like insulting them and I can't disrespect anyone. Jeon, after hearing Mr. Kim's words, I realized one thing. There are very few people in this world as kind, as genuine as Mr. Kim. Wayne, it's okay, Papa. We understand. Rosie, and we are really lucky to have a father like you. Wayne, and how are pursuit like this? And after a while, Jungkook came and informed us that the vessel had arrived. When we went outside, there was a mini bus. Wow, are we going in this bus? Jeon, I leaned to her ear and whispered, yes, beautiful. Do you like it? Wayne, honestly, I never thought this guy could be so. The way he came so and spoke to me made me blush. Yes, I like it a lot. Jimin, Wayne, what happened to you? Why did your cheeks suddenly turn red? Wayne, nothing happened to me. Then Rosie dissed me, making fun of the situation. Rosie, actually Wayne has developed a kind of allergy, which is why she is usually red these days, right sis?
When there's nothing like that. After that, we all got on the bus. Just as the bus was about to start, someone stopped it and began boarding. This voice sounds very familiar. Then Clara got on the bus. Seeing her, we were all shocked. The shocked was Jungkook, who angrily walked up to Clara and said, Jeon, what are you doing here? Clara, calm down, Mr. Jungkook. I haven't come here for you. I am here with my boss. Jeon, before I could say anything, Mr. Lee came from behind and said, Lee, Mr. Jungkook, please speak respectfully. She is my secretary and you are scaring this innocent girl. Jeon, quite an innocent secretary you have chosen. She is just like you, a perfect match. When hearing Jungkook's words, I started laughing, seeing me laugh. Uncle Lee angrily.
Lee, why are you laughing? What's so funny about this? His voice rising in frustration. Kim Lee's behavior made me furious. I had never spoken harshly to my daughters. Who was he to talk to my daughter like that? But before I could react, Jungkook's expression darkened. His jaw clenched and in a flush he stepped forward, gripping Lee's collar firmly. His voice was cold and sharp as he pushed him back into his seat and said,
Jeon, if you ever raise your voice at her again, I will make sure you regret it. This is your first and last warning. And don't assume I am just saying this for effect. I always follow thought on my word. If you value your life, stay as far away from wine as possible. Otherwise, it won't take me long to make sure your existence is forgotten. Saying this, I released my grip on his collar, licked loudly before turning to Kim and complaining, Lee, are you seeing this, Kim? Your friend is threatening me like this. Aren't you going to say anything to him? Kim, I stood up, walked over to Jungkook and hugged him before saying, You did the right thing, my friend. Jeon, listen, Kim, I know you are a kind-hearted person, but remember, being too good in this world can sometimes be dangerous. Kim, I understand. Lee, what is all this, Kim? Did you call me here just to humiliate me? Jeon, taking out an object from my pocket and calmly whipping it, I looked at Kim and said, If you want, I can make sure he never bothers Wayne again. Don't worry, I know how to handle things quietly. Hearing this, Lee's face turned pale and he stammered in fear. Lee, Kim, stop him. What is he even saying? Kim, if you don't want words to turn into action, there's still time to change your ways, right, Jeon? Jeon, absolutely, Kim said with a smirk. Lee, I am sorry, Mr. Jeon. I won't do anything like this again.
Jeon, good. Now go and sit down. I went back to my seat and Kim came to sit next to me. Then Wayne came over and said, Wayne, Papa, why don't you go and sit with Mom? I will sit here with Uncle to give him company. Kim, no, it's fine, dear. You go and sit with Rosie. I will stay here with Jeon. Jimin, Uncle, Wayne is right. Auntie is sitting alone and getting bored. You should sit with her. After this, Uncle went to sit with Auntie and then I spread to Wayne. Go on, now sit with your Wayne. Hearing this, I looked at him in shock. Seeing my reaction, he laughed and whispered, Jimin, I had my doubts about you too before, but when he released from you, my doubt turned it into truth. Wayne, Jimin, my friend, my brother, please don't tell anyone. Jimin, no need to butter me up. I am with you and I will support you no matter what. Wayne, thank you so much, yaar. Jimin, that's my duty. Wayne, after that, Jimin went to sit with Rosie and I sat next to Jungkook. Jimin, so Rosie, how old are you? Rosie, why are you planning to adopt me after knowing my date of birth? Jimin, she is sharp-tongued. Well, it's not a bad idea. How about an adopted sister? Rosie, a stepmother would be better. Jimin, she is way too sharp. My mom is alive and well. I don't need a stepmother. But yes, my mom does need a daughter-in-law. Rosie,
then Clara is the perfect girl for you. Jimin, what? From which angle does she seem perfect for me? Rosie, from every angle. She's that all-rounder you need. Jimin, talking to you is pointless. Rosie, then who tell you to talk to me? Jimin, after fighting and arguing like this, 3 hours passed and finally we reached our destination. In the hotel, when after arriving at the hotel, we all got our rooms keys from the reception and went to our respective rooms. After putting my things down and freshening up, when I reached Jungkook's room, I saw Jimin talking to him. As soon as they saw me, they went silent, so I asked it. Jimin, what are you doing here and why did you both go silent when you saw me? What were you talking about? Jimin, why can't I talk to your boyfriend now? Fine, shut up, Jimin. Jimin, actually I came here to discuss some business matters. Okay, now I will leave. When after Jimin left, I hugged Jungkook and said, what happened? Why do you look so stressed? Jeon, nothing. I am just tired. When then rest, we will go out to the forest later. Jeon, hugging you has made all my tiredness go away. Now I am fine, let's go. When as soon as we came down to the living room, Rosie came to me and whispered, Rosie, sis, there is something important. When? Why? What happened? Rosie, at the reception, while taking the room keys, I accidentally took Clara's phone instead of mine and came to my room. Suddenly, a message from an unsaved number started popping up. The phone was locked, so I could only read the top preview of the message, which said, have you completed the task? Has JK left it? It's important for him to leave, otherwise my plan won't work as expected. Let me know once it's done. Rosie, I told sis about the messages I read, and sis, before I could note down the number, Clara snatched her phone from me. At that moment, Jimin came over and said, Jimin, what happened at Wine? Why do you both look so worried? When I told Jimin everything, and after listening, he said, Jimin, let's go and inform Uncle Jeon about this right away. Why? No, there's no need to tell him or else he will get worried. Rosie, don't worry, I will come up with an idea. Jimin, you and an idea? Thinking of ideas is a job for smart people. You only know how to argue. Rosie, do you want to go from being Park Jimin to the Jimin? Jimin, I did love. Then I went closer to her ear and whispered, Rosie, suddenly I felt like bundles of butterflies were dancing in my stomach and my cheeks started heating up. Then Jeon came to us and asked it, Jeon, what happened to you all? Why are you standing like this? And Rosie, what's wrong? Why are your cheeks so red? Rosie, no, I don't. Jimin, it's the fever of love. Rosie, shut up. Jimin, laughing, Jeon, shall we head to the forests now? When? Okay. Saying this, we started moving toward the forest. 2 hours later, when after walking continuously for 2 hours, we stopped at a spot and set up our camp. After setting up the camp, Mom and Dad went for a stroll near the nearby lake. Jimin and Rosie started their argument again outside. Watching them, I went back to my camp, and just then someone came from behind. When I turned it around, it was Jungkook. Jeon, did I scare you by coming here? Why, not at all. Jeon, I need to tell you something important. One, yes. Jeon, I feel like something wrong is going to happen on this trip. I can't say for sure, but something seems off. Why do you feel that way? Jeon, I will explain later. For now, just promise me to take care of yourself. If you feel anything unusual, let me know immediately. Fine, okay. On the other hand, Jimin, do you have a... Rosie, why are you collecting my biodata? Jimin, so that I can find a good guy for you. Rosie, did I ask for that? Jimin, no, but I can bear to see a beautiful girl like you staying single. Rosie, try this with someone else. It's not going to work on me. Jimin, what kind of girl are you? Just a hello from me makes other girls go crazy, and here I am talking so much to you, yet you are giving no reaction. Are you interested in instead? Rosie, I glared at him and said angrily, stop talking nonsense and get out of here, or else you will get beaten up by me. Jimin, oh hello, I have never looked at any girl that way before. You are the first and probably the last. Rosie, he said this and left. Hearing his words made me feel really good. Honestly, I have started liking him since the first time I saw him. Afterward, I also got up and went back to my camp where my brother-in-law and sister were talking and Rosie, you are here? Alright, then I will head back to my tent now. If anyone sees us like this, it will cause trouble. And Angel, take care of yourself. Follow what I said, and Rosie, you take care too. Rosie, okay, brother-in-law. When after this, Jungkook right in front of Rosie and left. After he left, Rosie said, Rosie, wow, sis, brother-in-law is so... Shut up, Rosie. Rosie, you know sis, I am just wondering about one thing. When? What? Rosie, after marriage on your first, how many days will it take for you to get out of... When? Rosie, do you want me to hit you? Jimin, why are you talking about such a beautiful girl? Rosie, oh, here comes Prince Park. Jimin, by the way, sis, can I ask you something? When? Yes, ask. Rosie, have you and brother-in-law done everything yet? When hearing Rosie's question, I was shocked and my cheeks turned red with embarrassment. Jimin trying to hold back his laughter and said, Jimin, I will leave now. I will come back later. Bye. When after Jimin left, I told Rosie, you idiot. Has your brain gone to graze on grass? Rosie, why? What happened? When you are asking such a dangerous question in front of Jimin? Rosie, oh sorry. When before I could say anything more, mom called me Mrs. Kim. When is mom? Mrs. Kim, come with me. I need to talk to you about something important. When something important? Mrs. Kim, yes. Rosie, mom, whatever it is, you can say it in front of me. Mrs. Kim, no dear, you are still too young for such a conversation. Rosie, I am just 2 years younger than my sister. Mrs. Kim, no Rosie, I need to talk to your sister alone. Jeon, what's going on, Mrs. Kim? What do you need to talk to Ryan about? Mrs. Kim, I don't need your concern, and it's better if you don't interfere in the conversation between a mother and daughter. Ryan, mom, how can you talk to someone like this? Mrs. Kim, someone or Jeon? I know everything about the relationship between you two. This so-called love game you both are playing is not right. When there is still time to reconsider, this man isn't good for you. You will never be happy with him. When mom, he's a good person and I love him. Mrs. Kim, what kind of girl are you? Only thinking about yourself? Don't you care about your parents? Have you ever thought about how much pain your decision will cause us? When hearing my mom's words, I started crying and then Jeon spoke. Jeon, Mrs. Kim, just because I am not saying anything doesn't mean you can say whatever you want to whine. You are questioning what kind of daughter she is, but have you ever thought about what kind of mother you are to make your daughter cry like this? Mrs. Kim, watch your words, Jungkook. You are just a man who came into her life 2 days ago. Well, I am her mother. Rosie, yes, stepmother, which is why you are talking to my sister this way. If you were our real mother, you would understand her love instead of making her cry like this. In points of view, hearing this, everyone was shocked because except for Rosie, no one knew about this. After hearing Rosie, what tears started following continuously from Mrs. Kim's eyes. Then Wayne spoke. Wayne, what are you saying, Rosie? She is our mother, our own mother. Rosie, no sis, you don't know. She is not our real mother. Our real mother passed away 16 years ago while giving birth to me. When hearing these, tears started falling continuously from Rosie's eyes as well. Mom, crying, went back to her tent. At that moment, Jimin went to Rosie, hugged her and tried to calm her down. Jimmy, don't cry, my love. Everything will be fine. Rosie, why did I say all that? I should have said it. Jimmy, it's okay. It's good you let it out. It lightened your heart. Kim, when Rosie, come to me, daughters. Rosie, both of us ran to him, hugged him, and started crying. I'm sorry, Papa. I'm really sorry. I should have said all that. Kim, it's okay, dear. Sooner or later, this truth was bound to come out. When? Papa, why did you hide this from us? Kim, I didn't want either of you to feel hurt, so I kept it to myself. But Rosie, how did you find out about this? Rosie, one day you and Mom were talking about it and I overheard the conversation. After this, Papa called Jungkook over and said, Kim, Jungkook, I respect you a lot. You are a good man, but that doesn't mean I can give you my daughter. This is not possible. Stay as far away from her as you can. I don't even want to see you near her. When? Papa, please. No, Papa. Please, I love Jungkook so much I can't live without him. Please, Papa. Jeon, Kim, I know this isn't right, but I also love Wine very much. Please, Kim, please give her to me. I will keep her happier than you can imagine. Rosie, yes, Papa, please agree. They both love each other deeply. Jimin, yes, uncle, please agree. Please don't separate them. You might find 100 reasons to separate them, but there's one big reason to untie them: your daughter's happiness. Is there anything more important to you than your daughter's happiness? Kim, huge, all of you, be quiet. One, Papa. Kim, I said be quiet and go back to your tent. In point of view, Wine ran to her tent, followed by Rosie and Jimin. After going inside the tent, Wine started crying uncontrollably. Rosie and Jimin tried to console her, but she wasn't stopped crying. On the other hand, Jeon, Kim, I understand that no father in this world will want his daughter to marry someone so much older than her, but can any father bear to see his daughter in so much pain? Kim, this pain is for her own good. She will cry for a few days and then move on. Jeon, you are wrong, Kim. She will only cry in front of you for a few days. After that, she will start burying all her pain and sorrow deep in her heart. So you don't see her suffering. She will endure it all silently to avoid troubling you. She will cry every day for me, but she won't let you know because she doesn't want you to feel her pain. She will sacrifice her happiness and do everything you ask just for your sake. Tell me, can you bear to see her like that? Everyone knows how much you love your daughter. Could you really watch her in that state? Kim, hearing these tears started streaming from my eyes. I can never give my daughter so much pain. Jeon, hey Kim, don't cry. Hugging Kim tightly. I know you never want to hurt her. Trust me, I will keep her very happy. I will never let her face any difficulty. If she ever suffer even a little because of me, you can call me, but please let me have your daughter. Kim, call me Papa now, Jeon. Jeon, hearing this, I broke the hug and looked at him in surprise. Kim, Papa, I just want to see my daughter happy. Nothing matters more to me than my daughter's happiness, and maybe no one can make her happier than you. Jeon, hearing this, I hugged him tightly and said, Thank you so much, Kim. I mean Papa, but calling you Papa feels a bit awkward. We both started laughing. Kim, come on, let's go to Wine. After saying this, both of them went near Wine's tent and Jungkook entered fast. Saying Jungkook, Wine ran to him, hugged him tightly and started speaking. Wine, Jungkook, I can't live without you. Please Jungkook, do something. Please convince Papa. Before Jungkook could say anything, Wine him and began crying with him. Jungkook also her back and gently stroked her cheeks. Just then Kim arrived and cleared his throat loudly, making everyone turn toward him in shock. Rosie, Papa? Wine, Papa? Jimin, Uncle? When Papa started walking toward Jungkook, I quickly stood in front of him and said, Papa, Jungkook didn't do anything. It was all me. Kim, really? When? Papa, in the morning, I didn't go jogging. Actually, last night, Jungkook and I were together and closing my eyes, I blurred it out to everyone. What? Kim, Jeon, Jungkook? Jeon, no Kim, I swear I have never done anything. Expect her, your daughter is lying. When? No Papa, I am telling the truth. Jimin, no Papa, I mean Uncle, Wine is just panicking. Jungkook will never do anything wrong. Rosie, why are you defending my brother-in-law? Papa, Wine is telling the truth. It's brother-in-law who did this. I saw everything. Everyone. What? Rosie, oh sorry. I mean I didn't say anything. I am just saying what could have happened. Jeon, Wine, you don't need to lie anymore. Your father has already agreed to our relationship. Wine, what? Really, Papa? Kim, yes, my daughter, just for your happiness. When hearing this, I hugged Papa and said, "We'll cry." Thank you so much, Papa. Rosie, I also went and hugged Papa. Papa, you really are our hero. Jimin, bro, you did it. Wine's point of view, Papa and Jungkook had left our tent. Now it was just me, Jimin and Rosie sitting in the tent and chatting. Oh, and yes, I had already told Papa that we didn't did anything. Jimin, Wine, where did you even get the idea of this night stay drama? Wine, I just wanted Papa to agree somehow, so I thought he might give in after hearing about spend a night together. Rosie, and Jimin, why were you supporting my brother-in-law so much? What's going on between you two? Jimin, nothing. It's just that he was helping me, so I was helping him in return. Wine, helping? With what? Jimin, hearing Wine's question, an idea came to my mind and I said, actually he is helping me woo a girl. Wine, a girl? Rosie, wooing someone? Jimin, yeah, I never had a girlfriend until now and I feel like no girl would ever like me anyway. Maybe before I could say more, Rosie interrupted. Rosie, someone will like you. Jimin, no one will. Rosie, yes, someone will a lot. Jimin, who? Rosie, me. Jimin and Wine, what? Rosie, I mean someone like me will. Jimin, before I could react to this, my phone started ringing. I checked it and saw it was Jungkook calling, so I answered. On call. Jimin, hello? Jeon, come to my tent. Jimin, right now? Jeon, yes. Jimin, okay. Jimin, guys, I have something urgent to do. I will see you later. Okay, bye. When after Jimin left, I asked Rosie, tell me honestly, do you like Jimin? Rosie, no sis, it's nothing like that. When, hey, don't hide it from me. If you like him, just tell me. He is a really great guy. You won't find someone like him again. Rosie, hearing these words, my eyes filled with tears. Yes, sis, I really like Jimin, but he doesn't like me back. When, oh my beautiful sis, don't cry. Maybe you are wrong because I think he does like you. In fact, I feel like he loves you. Rosie, what? When, yes, Rosie, but how do we find out if he likes me or not? When, I have an idea to figure out if he loves you or not. Rosie, what's the idea? When, do you remember Simon? Rosie, that friend of Lee's son and my classmate Davin's brother. How can I forget him? His sister always used to trouble me, and Simon even made a false complaint to the principal saying I hit his sister Davin, which got me detention. Plus, he always used to cross the line with you. When I remember everything, Rosie, and this is the perfect opportunity to take revenge on him. Rosie, what do you mean? When I will call Simon and tell him to come here, and I am sure he will. Rosie, of course he will, since he never knew how to respect boundaries. When exactly, and when he comes here, I will tell Jimin that Simon likes you and has come to propose to you. I will say that Simon has already proposed to you multiple times, but you rejected him. Yet he is still after you. Rosie, but what if Jimin doesn't react?
Wine, then you will know he doesn't love you. Rosie says, don't say that. Wine, well, we can't deny the truth. Rosie, and what about Simon? Wine, I'm calling him here so Papa can finally give him a lesson he won't forget. Rosie says, why don't you just tell this to brother-in-law? He will warn Simon. Wine, I don't want to bother him with this. Rosie, okay, so when will you call Simon? Wine, right now. You go to mom. Even though she is our stepmom, she's been deeply hard because of you, but she never made us feel like she wasn't our real mother. Rosie, you are right, sis. I will go and apologize to mom. Wine, okay. After this, Rosie left the tent and I called Simon, asking him to come here. Just as I was about to step out of the tent, Clara interrupted. Clara, so you have finally trapped Jungkook in your love wave? Wine, correction. I didn't trap Jungkook in my love wave. I saved him from yours. Clara, you may have saved him, but who will save you? Your downfall is coming, Wine, and it's coming soon. Wine, don't worry about my future. I am not going anywhere anytime soon. First I will Jungkook, then marry him. After that I will spend my life with him, have a beautiful family and grow old with him. My journey is still very long. Clara, what do you think of yourself? Wine, Jungkook's future wife? Hearing this, Clara started moving toward me, but before she could do anything, Jungkook appeared and said, Jeon, don't you dare to touch her. Clara, she's not a good match for you. Look at me. I am 1,000 times better than her. Jeon, in what way? Do you know why I love Wine so much? Because she is not just beautiful on the outside, but her heart is pure. Clara, I won't let you be together. When Clara was about to grab my arm when two lady officers arrived and stopped her. Take her away and make sure she faces of everything she has done. Officer, understood. When the officer began taking Clara away, Clara, let me go, Jungkook. You are making a mistake. You will regret this. Mark my words. Jeon, I have no regrets. Wine and I belong together and nothing will change that. When after this the officer took Clara away. Jungkook, what was all this and why did the officer listen to you? Jeon, forget about that. Just tell me, was what you said to Clara true? When what? Jeon, that you want to spend every second with me? When hearing this my cheeks turned red. Did you hear all that? Jeon. When Jungkook, I think my dad is calling me. I should go. I was about to use this as an excuse to leave when he suddenly pulled me into a warm embrace, his voice sending shivers down my spine. Jeon, your dad isn't calling you. When he leaned closer, his breath was warm against my skin. Jeon, butterfly. When, what are you doing? Jeon, just cherishing my future wife. When, Jeon. Before I could say anything else, he sat down on the chair in the tent and pulled me closer. Jeon, I can't hold back my feelings anymore. When, just wait a little longer and then we will be together for forever. Jeon, we leaned in lost in that moment when we suddenly heard Jimin's voice. Jimin, oh, leave you two alone for a while and you are at it again? When hearing Jimin, I got embarrassed and ran away. Jeon, why do you always show up at the wrong time? Jimin, bro, control yourself. She is still young. At that moment, Rosie came in crying. Rosie, Mom left us and went away. Jimin, Jeon, Wine. What? Wine followed Rosie into the tent after seeing her run in crying and overheard everything. Rosie, it's all my fault. I spoke to her like that and that's why she left us. Jimin, I hugged her and tried to calm her down. Don't cry. Please tell us exactly what happened and what did she say to you? Rosie, she didn't say anything. When I went to her tent, she wasn't there. Only this letter was left behind. I showed them the letter as I said this. When I took the letter from Rosie's hand and started reading it. Letter.
I am leaving this place because I feel like no one understands me. I can bear the growing distance between me and my daughters, but I love them very much. Mrs. Kim. When after reading this, I also started crying. No, mom, we love you so much too. Please come back. Jeon. When please don't cry. We will bring your mom back. Jiminy, yes, we will bring her back, but first both of you need to stop crying. Rosie, really? Will you bring her back? Jiminy, yes, really, but first both of you need to stop crying. When I need my mom back at any cost. Jeon, yes, we will bring her back. Until then, you both should rest a little. When my mom is missing and you want me to rest? Jeon, when? If your dad sees you like this, he will start asking questions. Do you want to worry him? When? No. Jeon, then trust us and do as we say, okay? When I didn't say anything, just nodded my head. Jeon, after that, Jimin and I went into my tent. There's definitely something going on here. As much as I know Mrs. Kim, she would live like this. She may be a stepmother, but she truly loves Wine and Rosie. Jimin, we need to find out if she really lived or if something else is happening here. Jeon, okay. After a while, Wine, it's evening now and there's still no news of mom. Rosie and I were very worried. Dad kept asking about her repeatedly. On the other side, Jimin, what happened, bro? Did you find out anything? Jeon, there's no record of a flight ticket booked in her name anywhere. Jimin, that means our suspicion was right. Something isn't right. Jeon, Wayne and Rosie should know about this. They are already worried and this will only make things worse. Jimin, okay, I understand. At that moment, Wayne and Rosie arrived. When Jungkook, what happened? Did you find out anything about Mon? Jeon, yes, we were just coming to tell you. When, what did you find out? Is mom okay? Where is she? Jeon, relax. She is perfectly fine and is in Japan. We explained it to her that both of you love her a lot and her leaving without informing you made you both very worried. So she said she will come back soon. Rosie, did you talk to her? We want to talk to her too. Jimin, no. Oh, Rosie, why not? Jimin, actually she went there to refresh her mind. If we keep disturbing her like this, she won't feel good, right? That's why. When I was about to say something when suddenly we heard someone shouting loudly calling out, Wine, Rosie, sis, that's Simon's voice. When, oh no, I completely forgot about him. Simon, Wine, Rosie? Jeon, who is this shouting your name so loudly? When ignoring Jungkook's question, I turned it to Jimin and said, Jimin, I need to talk to you alone. Jeon, what? What do you need to talk to Jimin about? When, Jungkook, why are you acting like a kid? I need to discuss something important with Jimin. Then I took Jimin aside and said to him, Jimin, it's Simon calling us. He likes Rosie and has proposed to her several times, but Rosie said no to him. Yet he still won't leave her alone. Hearing this, Jimin's eyes turned red with anger and clenching his teeth, he said, Jimin, Mr. Simon, be ready to learn a good lesson. When saying this, he walked out of the tent. Then Rosie came to me and started asking, Rosie, what exactly did you tell him and where did he go? When I just told him what we planned and I think he's gone to talk to Simon. Jeon, what is all this wine and who is Simon? When before I could say anything, we heard Simon screaming loudly, Simon, help! Someone help me! Hearing Simon's voice, all three of them quickly rushed out of the tent and saw Jimin had Simon pinned against a tree, his hands gripping Simon's collar tightly. Simon struggled, his face pale with fear as Jimin leaned in, his voice dangerously low. Rosie, oh my god, sis. When Jimin is really angry. Jungkook, stop him. Jeon, why should I stop him? Jimin won't do anything without a reason and why should I interfere in his matter?
Jimin, how dare you keep proposing to her again and again? Don't you understand that no means no, and yet you came to propose to her again? Grabbed Simon by the collar, pushing him back against the tree. His voice is filled with rage. She is mine and mine only. Rosie, brother-in-law, stop Jimin. Jeon, why? Simon has been troubling you, so he deserved to be put in his place? Rosie, he has troubled Sis the most. I quickly put my hand over my mouth. Sis had strictly told me not to tell anything to brother-in-law. Jeon, what has he done to Wyan? Why, nothing, Jungkook. Rosie is just saying it like that. Jeon, Rosie, I asked it. What has he done to Wyan? Rosie, seeing brother-in-law's anger, I got scared and told him everything. Jimin, answer me. Will you ever trouble Rosie again? Simon, I came here because of wine. Jimin, pausing his sharp gaze narrowing. Because of wine? Simon, yes, because I want wine. That's why I came here. Wine. Before Jimin could react, Jungkook's entire expression darkened, his jaw clenched, fists tightening at his sides. Without a second thought, he strode forward and grabbed Simon by the collar, slamming him back against a tree. Jeon, how dare you even say her name? His voice was dangerously low, filled with pure rage. Simon struggling, fear flickering in his eyes. I was just... Jungkook, shut up. His grip tightened, his muscles tensed as if barely holding himself back. Rosie, Jimin, why are you just standing here? Go and stop brother-in-law before things get out of hand. Jimin, crossing his arms, watching coldly. Why should I stop him? That Simon has crossed the line too many times. He bothered Jungkook's future wife. Now he deserves this. Rosie, he bothered your future wife too. Now go and stop him. Jimin, I was just about to step forward when Rosie's words hit me. I turned to her, raising an eyebrow. My future wife? She blushed instantly, looking away. The realization hit me and a smirk spread across my face. Jimin, host, Uncle Kim, distribute sweets. You have got not one but two son-in-law. Kim, thinking to himself, why are my daughters so interested in men much older than them? When I ran to my father, urgency in my voice, Dad, please stop this too. Kim, what is going on here? And who is that boy these two are handling? When? Dad, I will explain everything later, but first please stop them. Kim, okay. Claire's throat speaking louder. Hey, you two, use of this. Step away from him. Jimin and Jungkook, ignoring him, their eyes locked into Simon, who was trembling. Kim, my sons-in-law, stop now or I will find someone else for my daughters. When hearing this from Dad, both of them stopped immediately and said, Jeon and Jimin, no Dad, we have stopped. Kim, come here. Jimin, we walked toward him and I said teasingly, Uncle, are you already starting to blackmail us? Kim, shut up, Jimin, and who is that boy? Why were you both handling him so rudely? Jeon, then I explained everything to him, and after listening, he said, Kim, I will make sure he faces bring him to me, and I will take him to the police. Jimin, don't worry, we will take him to the proper place. Jeon, no, I will go alone. You stay here and take care of everyone. Once I return, we will leave this place, okay? Jimin, okay. Kim, what's the rush to leave? Let's stay for a few more days. If you both don't like it, you can leave now and we will follow later. Jeon, Kim's words felt strange to me because I had just told him a while ago that Wyan's life was in danger here and that his wife didn't live on her own but was abducted by someone. Yet he is talking about staying here. No, Kim, Wyan's life is in danger and that's why we can't stay here any longer. I will come back soon and then we will all leave this place. Jimin, hearing this, Uncle left without saying anything. Bro, something feels off. Jeon, Jimin, maybe I am wrong. Jimin, what do you mean? Jeon, I mean maybe the danger isn't just to Wyan's life.
Jimin, then Jeon, the danger might be to both sisters' lives. Jimin, what? Jeon, maybe keep a close eyes on Wine and Rosie. Don't let them out of your sight even for a moment. I will handle Simon and return soon. Jimin, handle him? Jeon, a hint is used for the voice. Take care of both of them. Saying this, I put Simon in my car and drove to the other side of the jungle. After stopping at a spot, I turned to him. He sat on the ground. Simon, why have you brought me here? Take me to the hospital. Jeon, hospital? Do you really think you deserve treatment after what you did? Simon, look, you both have already punished me a lot. I have been punished you for my actions. Please let me go now. Jeon, punishment? This is nothing compared to what you deserve. Do you know that a girl's dignity is the most precious thing to her? And you dare to violate that. When a girl says no, it means no. I stepped closer, my voice turning cold. Simon, Jungkook, I know one's life is in danger. Clara told me everything. I can help you. Jeon, narrowing my eyes. What do you know? And how do you know Clara? Simon, I am Clara's friend. I will tell you everything, but first promise me you will let me go afterward. Jeon, fine, I promise. Simon, actually, Clara was doing something because someone told her to. She didn't know who that person was, but she had that person's phone number, which they used to call and talk to her, and I secretly took that number from Clara's phone. You will find that number in the photos in my phone's gallery. Now let me go. I have told you everything. Jeon, where is your phone? Simon, in my pocket. Jeon, I took his phone and quickly made a call. Hello, I am sending you a number. I need all its details within 5 minutes. Then I ended the call and looked at Simon. Thank you so much, Simon. Now I will let you go. Hearing this, a smile appeared on Simon's face, but he quickly hid it. Simon, okay, Jeon. Then I picked him up, put him in the car and drove to a part of the jungle. I stopped the car, got out and locked the doors from the outside. Simon, Jungkook, what are you doing? You promised to let me go. Banging on the car door. Jeon, I am keeping my promise. I am letting you go, but not the way you expected. Simon, you can't do this. Let me out. If anything happens to me, you will be responsible for it. Jeon, you think you can escape the consequences of your action? Do you know what true strength is? It's not about overpowering someone, it's about protecting them. A real man respects women, not harms them. You crossed every limit and now you have to face up. I looked at him one last time before stepping back. Just then I got a call from Jimin. On call. Jeon, hello? Jimin, bro, Wine and Rosie are missing. Jeon, what? Jimin, I told you not to take your eyes off them even for a second. How did this happen? Jimin, I was keeping an eye on them, but then uncle came to me and said you asked me to go to the hotel because some formalities needed to be completed before checking out. He told me he would keep an eye on them, but halfway there I remembered I had left my phone in the tent. When I went back to get it, they were gone. By then, everyone had disappeared. Jeon, her father turned out to be smarter than I thought. Jimin, what do you mean? Jeon, I mean Wine's father is behind all this. Jimin, what? Jeon, yes, I am coming to you right now. I will explain everything once I get there. Min will search through her belongings carefully. Jimin, okay. After some time, Jimin, bro, I didn't find anything in his belongings except for a property paper which is under some bong's name. Jeon, so my suspicions was right. Jimin, suspicious? What's suspicious? Jeon, I will explain later. First, listen to my plan. I am going to find Wayne and Rosie. You go to the hotel and contact the nearest police officer. Tell them to come here as soon as possible. Also, bring something for self-defense from the hotel staff. Jimin, self-defense? What do you mean? Jeon, the hotel staff has security in place. Ask them for help. And I took out a device from my pocket and handed it to Jimin. Take this with this. You will be able to track my location. Jimin, how? Jeon, I hid a tracker in my shoe. Now go. Jimin, but how will you find them? Jeon, you came from the hotel's direction, so they didn't go that way, and I came from the other side, so they didn't go that way either. There is a valley a little ahead of the tent, but going there is pointless. The most likely possibility is that they went behind the tent. Okay, now go. I am going to. Jimin, okay. A point of view. After saying that, they both went their separate ways. After searching for a long time, Jungkook spotted a place that looked like an abandoned run. Moved toward it. As he got closer, he noticed guards standing watch. Thinking quickly, he set an alarm on his phone for 5 minutes and tossed it a short distance away. As soon as the alarm rang, the guards got distracted, allowing Jungkook to slip inside the runs and quietly moved further in. What he saw inside made his heart race. When Rosie, Mr. Kim, and Mrs. Kim were restrained, their movements restricted. Jungkook immediately moved to help Wayne, but before he could do anything, he felt something press against his head. Turning around, he saw a masked figure standing in front of him. Jungkook raised an eyebrow and said, Jeon, Bong, right? Bong, you are much smarter than I thought, Jeon. Jungkook. Wayne and Rosie were shocked to see his face. Wayne and Rosie, how is this possible? Jeon, looking at Bong, it's possible, Wayne, because he is your uncle. Bong, interesting, you know quite a lot about me. Jeon, of course, Mr. Bong, Mr. Kim's twin brother, who lost everything due to his reckless spending. Now you want to take your brother's property, which is why you brought all of them here, right, Mr. Bong, wow. Outstanding, absolutely right. But tell me, how did you find out so much about me? Jeon, even when facing the of his actions, Simon gave me false information, but I had already sent Clara's phone for checking, through which I got Mr. Kim's number. That seemed a bit strange to me because no father will do this to his daughter, so I investigated Mr. Kim's past thoroughly, and that's how I found out about you. If I had known earlier, I wouldn't have let Wayne and Rosie get taken. Bong, but now it's too late. None of you will leave this place now. Jeon, just then there was a loud sound of the door being broken, which distracted Bong. Taking the chance, I quickly pushed his hand away, making the weapon fall to the ground and pointed it back at him. Jeon, Jimin, if you had been a later, I would have been in serious trouble. Jimin, sorry bro. Jeon, by the way, what did you do with the bodyguards outside? Jimin inquired, holding a large security baton and eyeing Bong. Jimin, actually I came very well prepared. Flashback, in point of view. When Jimin reached the runs, he saw many guards there, so he came up with an idea. He silently approached one of the guards and tapped him on the shoulder. Jimin, hey bro. Guard, what? Jimin, come here, there's something here. Guard, what is it? After saying this, the guard went near Jimin. As the guard turned around to check, Jimin used a quick maneuver to make him lose balance, causing him to fall. One by one, he used the same trick to disable all the guards without any serious harm. Then he took a jeep and crashed it into the door, creating the distraction that helped Jeon. End of flashback. After hearing all this, Jeon smirked. Jeon, outstanding bro. Bong, You are making a big mistake by messing with me. Jimin, shut up, uncle. First tell me, why do you want to harm your own daughters? Jimin didn't know anything about Bong. Jeon was standing in front of Mr. Kim, so Jimin hadn't seen him yet. Hearing Jimin's question, Jeon stepped aside, revealing Mr. Kim. Seeing him, Jimin was shocked and said, Jimin, two uncles? Mr. Kim, not two uncles. I am your uncle and he is my twin brother, Bong. Jimin, what? Jeon, yes. Jimin, when did this switch happen? Jeon, probably before this trip. Just then, Jimin firmly held Bong's collar and questioned him. Jimin, speak up, old man. When did you swap places with uncle? Bong, when everyone was busy with the trip, I saw the right opportunity, triggered him, brought him here and locked him up. Then I took his place. Jeon, and why did you bring Mrs. Kim here? Mrs. Kim, because I started suspecting him. I overheard him and Clara talking about wine, so I got suspicious. Jimin, oh no, bro. Jeon, what happened? Jimin, that meant we told everything to the fake one. Now we have to explain everything to the real one. Jeon just nodded. When hey, first untie us. We have been tied up for so long. Jimin, oh, sorry. Then I went and untied them. Mrs. Kim, sorry Jeon. I spoke to you very badly. Jeon, no problem. If someone else were in your place, they would have done the same for their daughter. Mrs. Kim, I am sorry, Wine. Because of me, you had to go through so much, but I didn't mean to hurt you. Wine, I quickly ran to Mom and hugged her tightly. Mom, don't say sorry. We love you so much. Rosie, sorry, Mom. Mrs. Kim, it's okay, my child. Come here. Mr. Kim, what is happening here? Bong, your daughters love these two men. Just think how strange it is that they are in love with men older than them. There's still time separate them. Otherwise, people will talk, trying to manipulate. Mr. Kim. Mr. Kim, huge. Don't you dare say anything about my sons-in-law again. Jeon, hearing Mr. Kim's word, Jimin and I were shocked. Mr. Kim, these two risked their lives to come and save us. What more could I want? I am happy that my daughters choose them. No one in this world could love my daughters more than them. Wayne and Rosie, thank you so much, Papa. Jeon, thank you, Kim. Mr. Kim, now you should call me Papa with a smile. You don't know how lucky I feel to have such a good and handsome sons-in-law. Jimin, thank you, Papa. Just then the police arrived and started taking Bong and his men away. Jimin looked at Rosie and said, Jimin, your brother-in-law is letting Bong go too easily. I don't trust this. Rosie, me. Jeon, you all go ahead. I need to make an important call. Everyone left and I called one of my men. Jeon, hello? Yes, sir. Jeon, you remember the next task, right? Yes, sir. Jeon, I don't want to see his face again. Handle it the way you know best. Understood, sir. Call end. Next morning, One's point of view, we were all sitting in the hotel lobby. Actually, we couldn't return home yesterday because some police inquiries were still pending. After completing the remaining inquiries, today we were to go home. Just then, the news started playing on the TV and we were all shocked after watching it. The news reporter, yesterday a notorious criminal, Mr. Bong, suddenly fell ill while being transported to jail in a police jeep. The officers immediately admitted him to a nearby hospital. However, despite all efforts, he passed away within hours. According to doctors, the cause of death was his illness. Mr. Kim, God has punished him for his sins. Jimin in mind, who will tell them? This was a return gift from this man. Jeon is making. When I was about to talk to Jeon when his phone rang and he went outside to answer the call. On call. Jeon, hello? Sir, it's done. Jeon, good I see. By the way, who was the doctor? Sir, your friend, Mr. Min Yoongi. Jeon, good. Okay, bye. Cuts the call and turns around to leave but finds Jimin standing there. Jimin, I knew this. Jeon, If anyone tries to hurt my love, karma finds its way to them. Jimin, did Simon get his karma too? Jeon, yes. Jimin, that's good. Saying this, we both went back to the hotel lobby. Anne's point of view, after completing some inquiries, they all returned home. Days started passing by, and with each passing day, Wayne and Jeon's love grew stronger. A few days later, Wayne went back to South Korea to meet her best friend Lumi. As soon as Lumi saw her, she hugged her tightly and started saying, Lumi, you left me just like that? Is this how much you love me? You find your love and then you forget about me. You left the country for him. You could have at least talked to me once. You didn't even share your secret with me. Wayne, don't cry, yaar. Actually, at that time, my mental state wasn't good. Used to share anything with anyone. It felt like I lost everything in a single moment. I was in deep pain, so I left this place to reduce my suffering. I never meant to hurt you and never think that I don't love you. I love you even more than I love Mr. Jeon. Lumi, are you telling the truth? Wayne, yes, absolutely. That's why I came back. Just for you. Lumi, thank you so much, yeah. Wayne, alright. Now cheer up. I will go and meet Jeon. Lumi, okay. Wayne left and went to Jeon's office to surprise him. She approached the receptionist and asked about Jeon. Receptionist, hello ma'am. How can I help you? Wayne, I want to meet Jeon Jungkook. Hearing this, everyone started staring at Wayne as if she had asked something wrong, and they could believe it. Just then a girl's loud voice interrupted. Who are you and why do you want to meet Mr. Jeon Jungkook? Do you even know how big of a businessman he is? Do you think you can just walk in and we will let you meet him? Who do you think you are? One another. I am his fiancée, and I have every right to meet him. Nice joke. I know girls like you very well, fiancé. He wouldn't even look at a girl like you, and here you are calling yourself his fiancé. One, watch your words. You will regret it. Will he hears you? He will never tolerate it if anyone misbehaves with me. Just then Jeon arrived. Jeon, what's going on here? Surprised. Wayne, do you like the surprise? My soon-to-be husband? Jeon, mind-blowing. I don't think there could be a better surprise than this. When your employee here doesn't believe that I am your fiancé, and because of that she is misbehaving with me. By the way, where do you find these people? Jeon, how dare you? She is not just my fiancée. She is the owner of my heart. Remember that. When Jeon came in front of me, held his ear with one hand, and with other he held my hand gently and looked at me with apologetic eyes. Jeon, I'm sorry baby. I'm really very sorry. Because of me, you had to face this problem. When everyone was shocked, their strict boss was suddenly being soft, caring, and affectionate for someone, something they had probably never seen before. I smiled up at Jeon's face and placed a gentle sweet on his cheeks. He smiled back, squeezing my hand. Then I turned to the employee. When do you understand now who I am to Jeon Jungkook? Employee, I'm sorry ma'am, I didn't recognize you. If I wasn't Jungkook's fiancé, would you have apologized to me? Never. No matter who the person is, always treat others with respect. Saying this, I left with Jeon and went to his cabin. Anne's point of view. 2 years passed like this. After 2 years, on Wayne's birthday, Jeon proposed to her for marriage, and Wayne happily said yes. 2 months later, on their wedding day, Jeon was ready and standing on the stage with the priest, repeatedly looking at his watch. Just then Jimin approached him and said, Jimin, do you think looking at your watch again and again will make her arrive faster? Jeon, when your time comes, you will understand. Jimin, for that I will have to wait 2 more years. Just then Mr. Kim started bringing wine in. Jeon couldn't take his eyes off her. Jeon and Wayne finally You will be my forever. Thinking with a smile, Mr. Kim placed Wan's hand in Jeon's hand and said, Mr. Kim, I am giving you my most treasure. Take good care of her, Jeon. I will take care of her more than my own life. I am really sorry guys, I don't know much about wedding like this. Please imagine these scenes yourself. After the wedding, both of them bid farewell to everyone and left for the Jeon mansion. Upon arriving at the mansion, Jeon lifted Wan in his arms and carried her inside, heading straight to their room. As he placed Wan on the bed, he said, Jeon, you have no idea, Wan. For the past 2 years, I have counted every single day, every single hour, every single minute, and every single second, just waiting for this day, just to make you my wife, to make you Mrs. Kim Jeon Wan. You can't even imagine how restless I was for this moment, while admiring Wan's face lovingly. Wan, Mrs. Kim Jeon Wan? Why? Jeon, because I don't want you to change your surname because of me. Your surname is your right, your identity, and I don't want to change you for myself. You are perfect as you are. All I want is for you to be mine. That's more than huge for me. But yes, I want you to add my surname along with yours so that everyone knows that you are the daughter of Kim and the owner of Jeon Jungkook's heart. Wine. Truly there is no one in this world who can love me like Jeon does, owner of your heart. Jeon, yes, my sweetheart. From today, from this very moment, you have every right over me, over my heart, my body, and everything that belongs to me. From now on, I am your genie and you are my master. Your wish is my command, my master. When hearing Jeon's words and seeing his actions, I couldn't stop myself from laughing out loud. Jeon, seeing Wan laugh like that filled my heart with peace. I held her face with both hands and her forehead, then her nose, and as I looked at her lips, I said her, Jeon, I love you, Wan. Wan, I love you too, Jeon. At morning, the golden rays of the morning sun slipped through the curtain, casting a soft glow over the tangled sheets and warm bodies beneath them. One straightened slightly, feeling the gentle cares of leaves trailing along her. A deep, husky voice murmured against her skin, Jeon, morning beautiful. Jeon's strong arms were wrapped around her waist, pulling her close as his chest pressed against her back. His fingers lazily traced circles on her stomach, his warm breath tickling her ear. Jeon, you slept so well, I whispered, placing another on her neck. I didn't want to wake you, but I also can't stop loving you. Wan hummed in contentment, stretching like a cat. Before turning to face him, her eyes met his dark, adoring gaze, and a lazy smile spread across her lips. Wan, this is nice. I could stay like this forever. Jeon chuckled, tucking a strand of hair behind my ear. Jeon, me too, but I have something special planned for today. Her brows lifted in curiosity. Wine. Oh, and what's that? Jeon, first breakfast, then we are skipping everything else because I want to spend the whole day with you. No work, no distraction. Just us. Wine. You are skipping work? Jeon, of course. Wine. He grinned, already walking toward the kitchen. Jeon, my wife is more important than any dumb office. Her heart melted at his words. She followed him, wrapping the bedsheet around her, watching as he moved around the kitchen. With this, Jeon wasn't just good in, he was good at taking care of her too. The way he cooked, how he plated the food, even the way he fed her small bites. It all made her feel like the most cherished woman in the world. As they ate together, laughter filled the room, playful, teasing bouncing between them. Wine, I could get used to this. Jeon, Wine murmured, taking a sip of coffee. Good, because I am planning on spoiling you forever. 3
3 months later. 3 months passed, but Wayne and Jeon's love didn't fade. They loved each other deeply, not just in words, but through every little action. Whether it was taking care of each other, helping with chores, or cooking together, they cherished every moment. They couldn't bear to be apart, as if they were each other's oxygen. One morning, Wayne slowly strayed awake, feeling the warmth of Jeon's arm wrapped tightly around her, his chest pressed against her back. He slowly, steady breaths tickling her neck. She smiled, snuggling closer, but just as she was about to drift back to sleep, Jeon's lips found the sensitive spot behind her ear. Jeon, morning love, wine, he murmured, his voice deep and husky from sleep. Morning, Jeon, she whispered, turning in her arms to face me. Wine, Jeon cupped my face, his thumb grazing my cheeks. Jeon, you look beautiful in the morning. Wine, he said, his eyes filled with adoration. I probably look like a mess. Jeon, a gorgeous mess. Wine, he corrected before capturing my lips in a soft. The peaceful moment was interrupted by a loud growl from my stomach. Jeon pulled back. Jeon, look like someone's hungry. Wine pouted. Wine, you kept me busy last night. I deserve a feast. Jeon, I will make you breakfast. Stay here, princess. Wine, he kissed my forehead and got out of bed, slipping on his sweatpants. Before heading to the kitchen, I lay back, feeling utterly spoiled. A while later, Jeon returned with a tray of pancakes, fruit, and coffee. He sat beside me, feeding me a bit of pancake. Jeon, so I was thinking, Wine, about what? Jeon, let's visit your parents in the USA. We will spend some time with them also. Wine's eyes widened in excitement. Wine, really? You did take time off work? Jeon, of course, you are more important than anything else. A week later, they landed in the USA. Wine's parents were overjoyed to see them. Her mother fussed over her while her father patted Jeon's back excitedly. Rosie squealed in delight and hugged them both. Over the next few days, they spent quality time with the family, going on outings, having family dinners, and laughing over old stories. But the nights were reserved for Jeon and Wine's loving moment. One particular night, Wine and Jeon spent hours wrapped in each other's warmth, whispering sweet, sharing quiet laughter under the soft glow of the moonlight. Their voices were hushed, but the happiness in their hearts overflowed. The next morning at breakfast, Rosie smirked. Rosie, so did you two sleep well? Wine froze, feeling warm rushed to her face. Her mother chuckled while her father cleared his throat. Kim, I just hope the walls are strong, huge. Wine, Papa murmured under his breath, making Jeon nearly choke on his coffee. Rosie, seriously, Unni? Control yourself. I teased, nugging Unni. She groaned, covering her face. Wine, oh my god, please stop. Jeon, on the other hand, smirked proudly. Jeon, what can I say? I love my wife. The teasing continued throughout the day, but Wine knew that despite the embarrassment, her family was happy for her. A few months after their return from the USA, Wine started noticing small changes in herself, feeling more tired than usual, sudden cravings, and a strange warmth filling her heart every time she thought about Jeon. At first, she brushed it off as exhaustion, but when days passed and she realized she was late, a nervous excitement bubbled within her. One afternoon, while Jeon was at work, she finally decided to take a pregnancy test. Sitting on the bathroom floor, heart pounding, she stared at the result, her hands trembling. The two bloodlines stared back at her. Her breath hitched, tears welling in her eyes. She was pregnant. Their love had created a new life. That evening she planned a small surprise for Jeon. When he returned home tired from work, he found Wayne waiting with a soft smile, holding a tiny pair of baby shoes in her hands. Confused at first, he looked between her and the shoes until realization dawned on him. His eyes widened, his breath caught in his throat. Jeon, are you? One. His voice was barely above a whisper. I nodded. Without another word, Jeon pulled her into his arm, holding her tightly as if he never wanted to let go. His heartbeat raced against her own, his emotions overflowing. His voice cracked slightly, disbelief and joy mixing together. Jeon, we are having a baby? Wayne, yes, you are going to be a dad. Jeon pulled back slightly to look at her, his hands cradling her face. Jeon, I love you so much, I murmured before pressing a soft it. When they shared the news with their families, happiness spread like wildfire. Wayne's mother cried tears of joy, her father beamed with pride, and Rosie nearly screamed in excitement, already talking about being the cool aunt. Jimin too congratulated them warmly, teasing Jeon about stepping into fatherhood. From that day on, Jeon became even more protective of Wayne. He took care of her every little need, made sure she ate on time, massaged her feet when she felt tired, and whispered sweet nothings to her growing belly every night. Their love, already strong, deepened even more as they prepared to welcome their little one into the world. Months passed and the day finally arrived. After hours of labor, the cries of a newborn filled the hospital room, bringing tears to Wayne's eyes. She was executed, but the moment the nurse placed their baby in her arms, everything feels faded away. A teeny warm bundle, so delicate and perfect, rested against her chest. Her heart swelled with overwhelming love. Jeon, standing beside her, was utterly speechless. His usual confident demeanor melted away as he stared at the little life they had created. His hand trembled slightly as he reached out to gently touch their baby's tiny fingers. The baby wrapped their little hand around his finger, and that was it. Jeon felt his entire world shift in that instant. His eyes turned misty as he whispered, Jeon, you are so perfect, just like your mother. Wayne smiled weakly, watching her husband fall in love all over again, this time with their child. She had never seen him look so full of emotion. He leaned down, pressing a soft to her forehead before gently cradling their baby in his arms for the first time. Their families arrived soon after filling the room with laughter and happy tears. Wayne's mother burst into tears the moment she saw her grandchild, immediately pulling Wayne into a gentle hug. Mrs. Kim, my baby had a baby? Jeon, her mother whispered, her voice full of warmth. Wayne's father, ever the composite one, cleared his throat but couldn't hide the emotion in his eyes. Kim, you have done well, my daughter said softly, patting her head before turning to Jeon. And you, take care of both of them. Jeon, still holding their baby, nodded firmly, always. Rosie, particularly squealed, unable to contain excitement. Oh my god, I am officially an aunt now. Gently poked the baby's chubby cheek and grinned. You are going to be spoiled, rotten little one. And then came Lumi, Wayne's best friend. She stood there staring at the baby with wide eyes before looking up at Wayne. Lumi, so I have a cousin now? Asked almost in disbelief. Then looked at Jeon. Uncle, you are a dad now. Wow, never thought I'd see these days. I mean, I always saw you as a cool bachelor, but look at you now, holding a baby. Jeon rolled eyes playfully but couldn't stop smiling. Well, life changes, Lumi. Looked down at the child, voice softer, and I wouldn't trade this for anything. Lumi chuckled before turning to Wayne. I am so happy for you, Wayne. You are going to be an amazing mom. The room was filled with love, laughter, and warmth. Their baby was surrounded by family who already adored them beyond
words, and as Wayne looked around at the people she loved, the father of her child, her family, her best friend, she knew that this was the happiest moment of her life. 1 year later, the entire family gathered for Rosie and Jimin's wedding. Wayne stood beside her sister, helping her fix her veil. Wayne, you look stunning, I whispered. Rosie smiled, a hint of nervous excitement in her eyes. Rosie, you think so? Wayne, I know so. The wedding was beautiful, filled with love, laughter, and joyous tears. As Rosie and Jimin exchanged vows, Wayne found herself gripping Jeon's hand, their fingers intertwined. Jeon, remember our wedding day? Wayne nodded. It feels like yesterday. Jeon, and I'd marry you all over again if I could. As the night went on, they danced, celebrated, and cherished the moment with their loved ones. And when the evening ended, Jeon pulled Wayne close. Jeon, I love you, Wayne. She smiled, resting her forehead against mine. Wayne, I love you too, Jeon, forever. And with that, their story, one filled with love, passion, and a lifetime of happiness, continued stronger than ever.